It's Chico.
It's Delamar.
And it's Gino.
On the Morning Rush, Part 1.
It's the Morning Rush!
Box Radio RX 93.1. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's Tuesday.
I know, it's so early into the week. I was kind of hoping it was already like a Friday.
I
or
know.
even a Thursday.
But fresh off of the weekend,
But
you do
it's so-
realize. We just finished for the weekend.
Yeah, I know.
So it's one of those things that
You
you
can't
just
ever
have
have enough of a weekend.
That is true.
Right?
But
I swear, I wonder who invented this whole weekend system. Why couldn't they just make it like at least 4 weekdays and then 3 weekends? Like 3 days for the weekend, 4 days for the weekday.
so that there's more.
So there'd be like at least a sort of close balance for like work life.
Maybe there was a time that this seemed to make sense. That you only have 2 days rest day. Or maybe life wasn't this hectic when they invented the whole Monday to Sunday thing.
Because I'm thinking kasi, they said that, God created the world in 7 days.
Yeah.
And then he rested on the 7th. So maybe they were like, oh, if God needed 7, I'm getting like on the 7th day he would rest. I guess we can rest on the 6th and the 7th. But hello.
Yeah. No, like I said, it must have been very simple
human.
before.
Huh?
It must have been at the time when
When they came up with it.
Yeah. I guess,
Right.
life was so much easier. All you had to do was like,
Plant
plant your food and whatever.
Which is not easy, by the way.
Well, not easy, but if that's the only thing you did, and you never had to do anything else except, come up with your food.
And then the people back then would be like, at least you don't have to do manual labor. You're just sitting on your butts. And
Yeah.
But still.
But then
Can we amend this? Can we have a petition signed?
I don't think so.
I think a lot of people will agree. Except maybe the big companies.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Because remember when we have too many holidays?
Yeah, like a long
the people
weekend or
who
whatever.
work in factories and who get paid daily,
Yeah.
they don't like it. Because it means they don't have
Because
food.
it means that they don't have food.
And they wouldn't have money for the day. And, for a lot of people,
They need that. They live on a
every
day-to-day
single
basis.
day,
Yeah,
day-to-day basis.
That's true.
Okay, well,
Fine.
speaking of, we got something a bit. We will look at our lives today.
Okay.
Today,
The misery, you mean?
thank you to Master Jake 16 for suggesting this. He wanted us to do the top 10 My Life in 5 words.
Oh. Okay.
How do you encapsulate?
Describe your life in 5 words.
It can be like your life in general, or it can
Okay.
be your life like right now.
Right.
Like a description of what your life is. Like we said, whether the entire thing in 5 words.
Extremely happy but incredibly fat.
Yun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ganun, no.
Well, the example he gave, kain tulog, repeat.
That makes
Diba?
sense. Yeah.
Well, he's got a pretty nice life. If that's all you ever do. Kain tulog, repeat.
I used that used to happen a lot during like sem break.
Yeah.
That's why I really miss to the kids out there. Enjoy school while you can.
Well,
It's
yeah.
horrible. Yeah, fine. It's not that horrible, but it's not so much fun.
Yeah.
When you're there, but the minute that sem break hits
Diba?
or summer break,
And
you never get that when you work.
Actually,
Never.
that's
Ever.
true, no? Especially with UP. Because they have 1 month.
Yeah, even I think. I'm not sure if it's. I think
Because I think
Ateneo.
LaSalle is just 2 weeks from
I think yeah. No, because LaSalle is trimester. But I think
right.
Ateneo and I think UANP or something like that is already at least almost close to a month.
A month. Wow. So imagine that. You
enjoy
had
it while you
one
can.
summer, you have one around October.
So parang sabihin na lang natin you're stressed while you're in school, but at least for at least a month for sem break and then
You get to rest.
2.5 months for summer.
Wow.
Diba? Imagine not having to...
I know. But let's stop complaining
Relax.
and just roll with it. Again, the top 10, My Life in 5 Words. If you want to join us, you know what to do. Key in RX, space your entries, and send them to 2299. Or tweet us via twitter.com/RX931. Make sure you include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag My Life in number 5 words.
All right. So let's just try to play something happy.
Let's
start off
try.
The show. Here's a little something from Neon Tree's song called Animal. Don't forget, if you guys have any requests, just hashtag it with RX Request for Greets. RX Greets, it's as simple as that, and then you can course everything through at RX931. We are Manila's hottest, RX 93.1.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to the first news update today at Tuesday. It is January 29, 2013. Wow. My name is Del. The news is, remember the guy who donned a top coat and a hat a la Jose Rizal and held a placard that said Damaso during a Manila Cathedral Mass? More than 2 years after his protests against allegedly meddlesome Catholic Church, a criminal court found popular activist Carlos Celdran guilty of offending religious feelings. The Metropolitan Trial Court Branch 4 sentenced Celdran to suffer imprisonment for an indeterminate period of 2 months and 21 days as minimum to 1 year, 1 month, and 11 days. Premises considered, accused Carlos Celdran y Pamintuan is found guilty beyond reasonable doubt for the crime of offending religious feelings under Article 133 of the Revised Penal Code. That's according to the court decision dated December 14. The said provision in the law lists penalties for anyone who, in a place devoted to religious worship or during the celebration of any religious ceremony, shall perform acts notoriously offensive to the feelings of the faithful. International watchdog Human Rights Watch meanwhile expressed alarm over the court ruling, calling for its reversal, saying, quote, "This is a setback for free speech in the Philippines, which prides itself on being a democracy."
So many people chimed in when this was released.
So he's actually going to jail.
Yeah, because it's criminal.
Wow.
Yeah. Because, you know, like one side is saying it's free speech. The other side is saying, yeah, there's free speech as long as you don't do it in the place of worship.
In the place of worship.
Like you can't go to let's say you go to a mosque and then you say stuff that, you know.
Anti-Muslim.
Or you go to a Buddhist temple and say, you know, you can do it in your own place, just not.
Or like maybe even outside of it, just not inside.
Just not inside,
the premises.
not during. Like, if you wanted to protest something, as long as you don't disrupt the actual religious service. I guess that's the main contention, more than the content.
Yeah.
Of
because had it been any other religion, of course we would all say that's too much.
Yeah.
But of course, because of the Catholic Church is the majority, we don't know that it is offensive to them.
Yeah.
Especially inside. I mean, that's.
I guess that clinched it. It's the fact that he did it during the service, inside the mass.
And during a mass.
During a mass. Yeah. So I guess that's the biggest thing about it.
Because it feels very disrespectful to other people's beliefs.
Because you could protest.
Outside.
Outside.
Yeah.
Or outside.
Or in your home.
Or in your blog.
And I guess it's bad enough that like it was in a place of worship. And then you add to that it was during the worship. Yeah.
So I don't know. Is there still like... Isn't it like when a court gives its
hands
verdict,
down a verdict?
Doesn't it like go to a higher court and then a higher court?
Yeah, you could appeal
it. If you elevate it.
Yeah, you could appeal it.
I'm pretty sure he will.
Yeah. It will be appealed for sure.
So it's not going to end here. Not yet.
Well, his party has to file the papers. If they don't, then they accept the verdict.
Wow, okay.
But
I think we'll be hearing about this
for sure,
especially from him.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what
from both sides.
From both sides, right? Well, that's the news. The first one here today on the show. You've got us all the way until 10. Let's all have fun together with the music and with the top 10. You got CDNG live and airborne on Monster Radio RX 93.1.
La 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 la.
The Morning Rush Top 10.
Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. Here we go. Let's do the top 10 for today. Thank you to Master Jake 16 for suggesting this. We are looking back at our lives. And,
But first...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, we would like to say a huge happy birthday to Jeggy Boy, to Jego. It's his 12th birthday today.
Wow, you're so...
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe.
I can't believe he's 12.
And he's in the carpool with his CSA classmates on the way to school.
Hey.
So, happy birthday,
Happy
Jeggy.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a good 12 years old day.
While we're at it, can we squeeze in a couple more?
Sure.
Just a quick hello to all the PSGs. That's to Santi, to Joe, to Gabby, Erwin, Marek, Enrico, Ivan, Philip, Ian, Jay, June, Leo, and Dwayne. That's coming from Astro Boy 69. Also, let's just say hello to Ellis Dominique, who's just saying good morning to everybody. Let's also say hello to Cheno, who says hello to Sir Chris Kaiko of the UP Camp faculty. So have a really nice day at work. Quick hello as well to Cinco Wengtor, who says hello to Sir Emil, to Ma'am Mao, and to Miss Jean Gray. See you later for our Les Mis viewing. Super Wobby also saying hello to Marky Boy, Jelly Ice, Graphic Monstar, G Joyce. Good morning to you guys. So don't forget, if you guys have any greetings, all you have to do is hashtag it with RX Greets, and for requests, just hashtag it with RX Requests.
All right, so we've got our top 10 for today. Like we said, from Master Jake 16. My life in 5 words. It's an entire lifetime. How do you squeeze
5
it into
words?
5 words? Or either your entire lifetime or your
Or
life
the situation
right now.
you're in
Right
now.
now.
Right.
Right now. So that any of the two will be fine. Okay, so let's start off with Coco Hernandez. Work hard, party, travel, love. Okay, and Jagedrick says, not too big, just right.
Wow.
Hey, but that's 4 lang.
Not too big, just right.
Oo nga pala. Sorry. Kasi naisip ko tubig.
Not too big.
That's why I counted it as just 1.
Not too big. Chenong says, a little short of amazing.
It's a nice life you're having.
That's a nice
That's
life,
good.
huh? Neil Yamato says, nagmahal, nasaktan, nagmahal, nasaktan, nagmahal.
But at least it ended there.
You don't stop.
Yeah.
Diba? And also, Chico says, trabaho, kain, trabaho, uwi, iyak.
You know, that kind of reminds me of OFWs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That supposedly that's their life. Like, it's really hard.
Trabaho kain. Tapos literally, they go home
Uwi, tapos
Cry.
iyak.
and then cry.
Yeah, I've heard of actual friends.
But you could put that in a good context. That they go home to the Philippines and cry tears of joy.
No, pwede rin.
Because their family's here.
No,
I mean,
pero-
obviously it could go the wrong way.
Pero sila kasi uwi sa bahay nila abroad.
Abroad,
and
yeah.
iyak because they miss home.
Because sometimes I think if you're not able to create a support system there,
Yeah.
you're really going to be very lonely. It can get lonely.
Or become a floozy.
Okay.
No, it's true because you're trying to look for like, I don't know,
Connection, some
companionship.
sort of,
No, it's
connection.
true. Or, I'm just thinking.
We know what option you're gonna take.
I know. Keiko Bila says, God's been good to me. And Cinco Wengtor says, saddest guy in the universe.
But you don't know that.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
I even in like America's Next Top Model, when they say, I want this more than anybody else.
Anybody else.
You don't
know
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But
Because
everybody
you don't know
feels-
the degree of how much that other person wants it
likes
too.
it. Yeah. Same thing with loneliness.
Yeah.
Even with I love you more than you love me. Because to you it might feel that way.
Yeah.
But who knows?
The other person might love you more.
Exactly.
And Keiko Bila says, you walked out. Life's better.
Ang galing, no? Like some people, when they leave, things get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Ang sama, no? But I mean,
Parang ang sarap magpaalis ng tao sa buhay mo.
no, but it's just so
Kung
sad.
pwede lang paalisin.
Because normally, like, if somebody leaves, you're sad. But if somebody leaves and you're happy, it's like, wow.
And it's funny how, because it's just 5 words, it sometimes breeds Baroque language. Brindun says, iyak, laro, aral, gawa, baby.
Oh.
At least, gawa baby. Wala pa yung baby.
Well, you can see it both ways. Pwede ring... That's the cycle.
Nagawa na,
You get you are born, you study, you.
If you're still studying, then that means that's hard.
No, maybe after. Kasi iyak like
okay.
You're born. Tapos aral. You're a teenager, and then trabaho, you work, and then gawa baby. Maybe it's not the cycle of his
life.
Ilad Villanueva says, kain, 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 burp. Yun na yung buhay niya.
You like food. Hello to Mr. Perk. Hi,
hello,
good morning.
Mr. Perk. Hello. Also, Elliot Girl says, eat, drive, errands, bike, Ragnarok.
Ooh.
That's her life.
That's right.
That's the life.
There's Ragnarok too na, I think. Or something.
Awi Dufort says, puro career, love life, wale, darn.
But sometimes that's not such a bad thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
At least you have
something.
1 out of 2.
Yeah.
Diba? Na parang if your career, diba they usually say that if your career is going well, your love life kind of suffers.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Bakit oh no? Bakit oh no?
Wala lang. Oh no.
Bakit oh no?
Hindi, parang you can't have both.
Yes.
You can't have both.
Well, that's what they say.
That's what they say.
So. You can suck at both.
Let's prove them wrong. No.
Diba?
Nakakainis.
No, because I really think it's not true. Just like there are people who don't have a love life and don't have a career.
Right.
I'm pretty sure there are people who have both.
Right.
Yeah.
I think so too. It's like it's not that
unattainable.
Yeah, unattainable, and it's not always that clear. Diba, in life, it's like it's not like you don't have one, number 2 will be yours. It's just not that way.
Maybe you can have love life and career, but your feet stink. Something like that. So, like somewhere else. Like
it's so weird.
No, I just couldn't think of something Parang alam mo yun. Like,
yeah.
Or maganda yung love life mo, maganda yung career mo, pero maliit yung fingers mo. Like you have short, stubby fingers.
Or walang buto. Kaya nakalupay-pay lang. Yung finger mo. Diba parang, how can you grab anything? I want to grab this. I want to snap my fingers, but I can't.
You're like a T-Rex. You've got short limbs.
Walang bone. There's nothing. Nakalupay-pay lang.
That's a medical condition.
Or hindi tumitigas yung muscles mo. Parang marati lang malambot yung muscles mo. No matter how hard you work out, diba? So, ganda yung love life mo, maganda yung career mo, but your bodybuilding, not so much.
Like, let's say Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Diba? He's married. He's made a scientific discovery, but his condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kitrich says, Barumbadong Becky in the house. That's his peg.
What is Barumbadong Becky? I mean, I know what the
Rugged
mean.
Becky siguro.
But what? He's a siga? He's siga or what?
Maybe.
Baka palaaway.
Maybe.
Parang,
like
I won't back down.
Yeah.
Kasi barumbado, diba, in essence is parang you're always,
you're always
parang
there.
nang-aaway.
O si Astro Boy, very fitting. I just keep joining contests.
She has amazing luck.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. She really does. And
it's crazy. And not just at RX.
With everything.
Digital contests.
I remember she joined this one parang like on cable TV. And she won it too.
Crazy.
Yeah. And doesn't matter. Small contests, big contests, lucky number, judged by people.
Di ba sabi nila, like, it's if you're lucky in those things, you won't be lucky in love?
Yeah.
But she's pretty lucky in love, too.
Oh, yeah. She has a love life. Jag Edric says, attracted to people, not gender.
Alam na.
Swings both ways.
Diba? Also, Brindun says, babae, 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 Becky.
Hala?
Tapos, ano na lang, kinwalify niya, pag naubusan ng pera.
Ay, nako, that's a bad way to look at
And the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top 10, My Life in 5 Words, comes from, let's see here, comes from, sorry, I'm getting this from the internet. Comes from Adonis Mabangis.
He says,
Hindi lang pampamilya, pang-sports pa. So, that's 5. Hindi lang pampamilya, pang-sports pa. Because pang-sports is with a dash, so that makes it one word. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know how you will compress your life in 5 words, or at least describe your current
state.
Your state of your life in 5 words, but that's the task. If you want to join us for the top 10, My Life in 5 words, key in RX, space your entries and send them to 2299, or tweet us by twitter.com/RX931. Include hashtag The Morning Brush and hashtag My Life in 5 words.
Alpha Males on Air. The Morning
It's Chico. It's Delamar.
And it's Gino.
On The Morning Rush.
Part 2.
La 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 la.
The Morning Rush Top 10.
Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. Time for the top 10 for today, and we just like to thank everybody who's been sending in entries. Thank you. My Life in 5 words is a top trending topic in the Philippines.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and The Morning Rush is at number 5.
Yay.
Thank you.
Hey, while we're at it, can we just greet a couple more people? Quick hello to the Manda Rushers and to the Outrageous Ones, Tonyo Marcopio, Dan to Easy to See, Baba Bambin, Mimay Astor, Barry Duchess, Angeli Desu, and Kuya Maui. And yes, Mimi Oge. Good morning. Also, let's say hello to Red, who says, saying hello to all the heart center nurses, especially to the nurses of the coronary care unit. Good luck on your duty. Let's also say hello to LS Dominique, who says hello to Sean Exxon, Gyrogel, Carla Dashmi. Good morning. Also, let's say hello to Jep Spotted, who says hello to the Ragnar Rushers, Joe, Maan, Poy, Len, Angelo, Angeli, Pochi, Jay, Marek, and Ryan. Good morning. Let's also say hello to Talking About Kim, who says hello to the beautiful April. I love you and get well soon. Let's also say hello to Wilfredo Rojas, ang bagong rusher. That's coming from Crystal Diosa. And to Keiko Bilio, who says hello to the friend Kleng Biton. Quick hello as well to TJ Gonzalez, who says hello to the brother Raymond, listening live from New York. They're going to have the picture taken with the book too.
Wow.
Speaking of, it's the book launch.
The book
this
launch.
coming Sunday.
Please join us.
Right, so that's at Galleria at
2 to 6?
2 to 6 p.m.
2 to 6.
At the Activity Center.
At the Activity Center, so we'll see you guys there.
You can bring books that you bought a long time ago.
I know.
If you don't have the book, I think you can buy it there too.
You can buy it there as well. But please join us. It'll be so much fun.
Super duper. And we really hope you join us. And feel free to join, like, even the subsequent book signings
Book
after
launches.
that.
Actually, there's always going to be a gimmick.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, just as like an informative little tidbit of information for everyone, the traffic situation in Magallanes is apparently really, really, really bad.
Why?
It's horrible because there's a disconnected trailer truck.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So if you can, just try to avoid that general area.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so please try to avoid the area if you can.
Yeah, if you still can. If not, you're just going to have to
If you
get
still
through
can.
it.
Or at least just try to tune in. We'll try to entertain you as best as we could.
Right.
All right, here we go. The top 10, courtesy of Master Jake 16. Thank you for suggesting this. The top 10, My Life in 5 words. Let's start off with Lost Lugben. Everything now, assignments later, procrastination. Chico says, laging mali, walang tama, putik.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
I
sometimes
wonder
you
if
really
it's
do
the
feel that way.
parents or something.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it feels like everyone.
Diba? Sometimes kasi, no
Whether-
matter what you do, parang mali pa rin ginagawa.
Diba? Whether it's your parents, your girlfriend, your
Kahit nagtatrabaho
teacher,
ka lang, mali ka.
your boss.
Natutulog ka, mali ka. Kumakain ka, mali ka. Lahat na lang, mali.
Are you okay?
Humihinga ka na lang, mali. Just saying.
Joke.
Just saying. Peace.
And also, let's see. Coming from Avria Chocolat, no bitches allowed. Get out.
Wow.
It's sad though when your life it's like hinges on somebody else.
I know.
Yeah.
Whether good or bad.
That's why they always say that whenever you fall in love, you're supposed to leave something for yourself.
Yeah.
But it's. I
You
don't
know, people say that all the time. I don't understand what that means.
Neither do I. Actually.
I mean, in
I'm not the
practical
type
terms.
of person. Yeah.
I don't know. What does that mean? What
Hindi,
does-
tsaka parang, don't you think that when you love somebody, you should be able to trust them enough with everything that you have?
I guess not. I guess because of that saying, maybe not. Because people only say that when things go bad. Diba?
Yeah.
Because if things go okay, I mean, let's say you build your world around someone and they build their world around you,
Yeah.
then no problem.
Yeah.
But I guess it starts out that way. And then something happens in between.
I hate
And
it.
so it all just, gets screwed up.
Ay. But not everything is negative. Some of the entries are actually positive.
Let's
like
hope.
from Targrad, ang laki-laki, swerte mo.
Sus!
Yung sweldo.
Oo nga, swerte.
Oh, di ba? Ang swerte mo.
Oh,
yung
yung
laki na
talaga,
sweldo
diba?
ko eh. So,
Oo.
Malaki
malaki.
ulo niya. Kasi gusto nung girl, mayabang. O, diba? So, swerte mo.
Minsan may girls na talaga gusto nila mayabang.
Saan?
di ba?
Yeah, they like
Actually,
it.
that's true. They like the whole...
They think arrogance is confidence.
But it's really not.
It's
so
not,
different.
Yeah.
Actually, they say the strongest people are the most quiet. They don't need to beat their chest.
I was
to tell
just
everyone.
I was just watching The Devil Wears Prada. Diba? Si Miranda Priestley. She never shouts.
And she said...
And she based it on men.
On men.
Not other women.
And she said, most likely in a meeting, it's the person who doesn't say anything
Yeah.
that everyone is most afraid of.
And she's at her scariest when she goes, Andrea, that's all. And it's like, oh my gosh. And that's all she says. She doesn't call her stupid. She doesn't call her inefficient.
Yeah.
She just goes, Andrea, that's all.
And even with, because I did a little bit of research on dogs and how to discipline them properly and stuff like that, you're supposed to be calm and assertive.
Yeah.
You're not like that, I don't do that, blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to be like, no.
It's the same.
No.
I think it's the same for parenting.
Yeah.
If you always shout, it's like you lose power.
Tell that to some parents. What? No, because a lot of them are really like
I think some moms,
in your
no?
face. But
they,
I guess,
they nag.
yeah.
Pero
But you'd be surprised. Some
I
dads
know.
na.
Some dads then. Yeah.
Iba lang yung iba lang yung flavor.
But I heard I have a friend in college. It was that dad. He was always nagging.
Yeah.
And
Pero
I-
di ba it sounds different?
Yes.
Pag nag ng dad, parang it's more of, it's an order.
Yeah.
Kasi di ba pag mama yung, kailan mo ba, kailan mo ayusin kailan ba na? Pero pag daddy, ayusin mo yung ganyan. Ayusin mo yun. It seems more like a command.
More than a
So
nagging.
it doesn't seem like they're nagging you, but in fact, they're
They
nagging
are.
you. Actually, think about it, it's unfair.
Yeah, it's unfair.
Pag moms, it's nagging. Pag dad, it's like, he's such a...
Authoritative.
He's so authoritative. But it's the same thing.
No, because I don't know, but maybe, at least from the experience of me and my friends, most of the moms are the ones that do all the talking. And then the dads are just quiet. And so whenever they say something, it means, hoy, he's serious. You know what I mean?
Or the few times that he speaks, you must listen.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, and the top 10, My Life in 5 Words, from Kitrich. Katawang lalaki, pero pusong babae. And Camila says, a series of unfortunate events.
That's Lemony Snicket.
Yeah.
Lemony Snicket.
And also...
You know, sorry, I know a lot of gay friends of mine who say, it's not like we pusong babae kami. We're not.
Yeah.
We're men.
Yeah.
We're men who just like other men.
That's true.
You don't necessarily want to be a female.
I've heard of this before.
And also, Ilad Villanueva says, copy, paste, control, alt, delete. What's control, alt, delete? Di ba
Reset.
parang reset yun?
Reset.
Yeah.
Pero ba't yun ang life niya? Copy, paste, reset?
I don't know.
Well, technically, Control Alt Delete, kasi what it does, at least for Windows, is it'll bring up, at least now on the newer
Retrieve.
versions, it'll bring up a menu that says you can end the task, you can shut down the computer, or you can reset. But essentially,
A reset.
Control Alt Delete was like a reset button.
Reset. That's what I remember. Pag yung ayaw ng pag naghang.
Even in the
pag
Mac.
naghang.
Control, alt, delete.
Yeah.
Control Alt Delete will reset your Mac.
And also...
Command Option Delete, I think.
No, because
And then if you force quit it, it's Command Option Q or something like that.
Coming from Tony Marcopio, one of God's limited editions. Oh, we'd like to think that.
I think we all are.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no another you.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously. Pero di ba, parang, if there's no another you, pero there are like, ilang billion na tayo?
7
billion na tayo. Di ba, parang you feel like unspecial. Even if there's nobody like you.
Yeah.
But then there are
there's so many of us.
7 billion other people who are not like anybody else.
I think that's why people strive to be in entertainment.
Yeah.
Because you're set apart by...
You want to stand out.
Di ba that quote yung...
And you want everyone to know that you stand out.
Di ba yung that quote, you are unique, just like
everyone else. But that's actually really true.
It's true. I mean, there's,
Yeah,
you know...
I agree.
I mean, just look at your DNA. There's nobody, unless you're a twin, there's nobody like you.
No, but even with twins, they have differences. Like, they've gone through different things in life.
Yeah.
Like, they may have been born the same.
But their DNA are the same.
Exactly
Is the same.
The DNA, and they may have been born the same, but the experiences that they went through are completely different, and their ugali is different also.
Daft Bernardino says, third wheel, always and forever.
Only if you accept it.
Yeah.
Only
I must
if you
say.
accept it. Alam mo, that's like a Neo moment for me. That's why The Matrix was so...
Akala ko Neo the
Neo. Ako rin, parang Neo the singer, parang because of you.
Beautiful monster.
No, I mean The Matrix.
Yeah.
Neo Anderson.
Yeah.
Neo know why.
Yeah. Huh?
Neo know
Neo
why.
know why.
Because his Neo is Neo.
Oh, okay.
The one.
Like,
Yun.
with him, it's like he wanted to know if he was the one, right? And then the Oracle said, no, I'm
you're
sorry,
not.
you're not the one. And then at some point he felt bad, but he goes, no, I am the one. I don't need anybody to tell me that.
Yeah.
It's me. It's me who says that.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing if for something that's negative. If you accept that you're the third wheel, then that's your life.
It's the power of the spoken word.
It's the power of the spoken
But
word.
don't go jumping off of buildings because you think you're the one, okay?
And from Cream Puffs, this is a little like, ooh, what does this mean? Married in March. Help me. I don't know what she's saying. She'll be married this March. Help me, because she's sort of like
Scrambling for the prep.
married?
Well, it says here married. Pero baka kasi what she's trying to say is,
We'll be married in March.
I'll be married this March. Help me, because
daming preparations.
Or she was married last March
And she's not
going
happy.
well, and it's like, help me. So, wow. Okay, hopefully it's the first one. And coming from Chenong, mas makulay kesa sinabawang gulay.
Your life?
Yes. Camilo says 90% is pure regret.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Donich
heavy.
says it gets harder each day.
Yay!
The life. Kasi bakit yihi?
Kasi minsan
It gets so difficult tapos yihi.
masokista.
Oh.
Yun, you want the
Ganon?
difficult.
You want
Yeah.
hardship in your life.
Oh.
Because you know how sometimes when life is
Matigas
too
na
easy,
tupa? Gusto mo? Hardship.
No, you know when life is
It's
too
just
easy,
bad.
you want parang you want a little bit of difficulty to make it feel like you're
No.
losing. Yeah.
No! I
You're
don't
saying
like
that.
difficulty.
No, you're saying that now because you're nahihirapan kahit papaano. It might not be too difficult, but if your life was like so monotonous and it was just so one-tracked and you know
No, his
nothing happened.
personality is different.
I like
you and me. We would want some
Some
struggle.
challenge.
Yeah, some struggle, some
Yeah.
like an uphill climb, a little bit of an incline in life, so that you feel you've achieved something.
He just wants to lie down and roll.
Yes, he's like Sisyphus.
Yeah.
Well, Sisyphus.
No. Take out the fuss. I don't like the fuss. No. Sisi lang.
Sisi lang.
Sisyphus is like
Sisyphus.
the guy, right?
Who rolls a rock uphill.
and then it goes down,
It
and he
falls
goes
down.
back.
Oh, I know. I'm not like that. I just want nga to, diba, internet all day.
He's Sisyphus. He's Sisyphus on the other side of the rock.
Oh, and it's funny how in a year's time he's already accepted. And he's telling people that his life is on the internet.
I know, right?
Grabe ka.
I love it. And then I downloaded 2 new apps yesterday. Yung those apps that take so much time. Parang Dragon Veil. Yung, di ba, with some games, you play it and then it's done. Pag yung mga Dragon Veil, di ba, parang you grow things. And so I downloaded 2 more and somebody was saying, oh no, 2 more.
Sino yun?
Sino yung somebody?
Somebody.
Tsaka bakit affected tong somebody?
Kasi hindi niya gusto yung mga music. Next hour, remind me.
Alam mo, it's so hard to have a partner who's so much into a game.
Hey, that's not true.
And they remind me.
It's true. Like when 2K13 came out.
Sino na-affect?
So many boyfriends were gone. You could see that on Twitter.
Wait.
Naramdaman mo ba to?
Hindi ko alam.
May naramdaman ka ba nung lumabas yung 2K?
Okay, but
What are your thoughts on
I gotta take a
2K13?
break.
So many?
Whatever.
So many.
Whatever.
Boyfriends were...
Boyfriends yun, di ba?
So, ba't ka affected?
Bakit ka may insider information?
O sige, di ba tinatanong niyo kung bakit yung whoever that was ayaw na meron ako. Ito yung mga ayaw niya na mga music.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, this is so annoying.
I don't know what's worse. If this is worse than Dragon Veil.
Pakinggan niyo meron pang awa.
Oh God.
That's ito pa. Meron pa. Do you hear the other one? The one singing? Wala lang.
What is that?
My Singing Monsters.
Wow.
Okay, Lady Gaga.
I know. Right, you're right.
Hindi, kasi di ba usually you put like dragons or whatever. Ito, hindi lang sila, wala lang. They sing.
Wow.
Chico, look at my face. I don't care.
They sing.
No, diba? He's so in love with like dragons that
monsters.
don't really kill people.
Oo nga.
Monsters that don't really do anything but sing. Parang what's next? Like a devil who just plants vegetables and fruits.
Oh my gosh, what app is that?
Diba?
Okay. And the top, My Life in 5 Words,
Oh no,
comes
Gino,
from...
we're gonna have to suffer through this.
I know.
Those rides when we have hostings, we will hear that in the car. Alam mo,
God, I remember
we have
his
to make
pocket
him drive.
frog thing.
Oh my gosh, remember that?
Those.
Pati si Makoy, di ba, when we were in the car, he was like, ano yun? Ba't yung pala ka?
Natutulog si... Papunta kami Baguio. Natutulog si Makoy sa likod.
Uy, ba't may pula ko?
Dik to.
And the top, My Life in 5 Words, comes from Ilad Villanueva.
He says,
Life niya to ha, in 5 words. Kain, hubad, masahe. Alam na.
Natulog siya. You know how after, di ba? After you eat, inaantok ka na, tapos nagpamasahe ka.
Kailangan namang magpapamasahe ka ng fully clothed.
Hindi, tsaka bawal magpamasahe pag bago kang kain.
Bawal ba?
Yes.
Hindi
why?
naman oh, you can't.
You can't, yeah.
Kasi they press your stomach, di ba? I mean, you know.
Hindi naman umaabot.
Saan ba umabot?
Hindi kasi, ayoko na. Baka mapagulo na.
Kasi may layer ng fat, ano, ha?
No!
Ha?
What?
Yun, yung sabi niya.
Ayun lang, akala ko. Akala ko something.
Sige na,
Alright,
nadama.
the top 10, My Life in 5 Words. Key in RX, space your entries and send them to 2299 or tweet us via twitter.com/RX931. Please include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag My Life in 5 as in number 5 words.
Mail. Fail. The Morning Rush.
The news on the Morning Rush. My name is Del. Here's what's happening. Iran hostage drama Argo won its second big award in 2 days on Sunday, boosting its chances of winning a Best Picture Oscar next month in a race that had been considered wide open. Argo won the Best Ensemble, the top prize, at the Screen Actors Guild Awards, while Daniel Day-Lewis and Jennifer Lawrence took lead acting honors. On Saturday, Argo won the Producers Guild Award, a key measure of Hollywood's sentiment, beating Lincoln, Les Miserables, and Silver Linings Playbook, which are all Academy Award Best Picture contenders. British-born Day-Lewis, who has picked up a slew of awards for his intense portrayal of U.S. President Abraham Lincoln's efforts to abolish slavery in Lincoln, confirmed his status as frontrunner for what would be his record third Oscar on February 24. In one of the most closely contested categories, Lawrence, 22, was chosen Best Lead Actress for Silver Linings Playbook over Jessica Chastain's feisty CIA agent in Zero Dark 30. Meanwhile, Tommy Lee Jones, 66, won the Best Supporting Actor trophy for Lincoln, beating strong competition from Robert De Niro, who played a gruff father in Silver Linings Playbook. Anne Hathaway, 30, won her first SAG Award for her supporting role as the tragic Fantine in musical Les Miserables.
And the biggest news here is Jennifer Lawrence. Because it's been generally accepted that it's Jessica Chastain who's the front runner. And remember, with the Golden Globes, they didn't have to compete with each other because one is comedy, one is drama.
Oh, that's right. That's
so
right.
they both won in the Golden Globes.
Right.
But come Oscar time and SAG Awards time,
one category.
one category for both of them. So people were really wondering, okay, which one would bring it home? And apparently for this one, it's Jennifer Lawrence. But we'll have to wait for the Oscars. You know, it's never over till it's over.
Well, I like Argo. I really loved it. It's amazing to me that it's a true story.
Yeah. Well, did you know that Iran is now making a movie to counteract Argo?
Oh, their version.
Their version. They're saying this is such a
I
flawed,
agree.
biased version of what actually happened.
Yeah.
Remember, you can see this from both sides.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
It'll be called Orga.
okay, Gorabel.
Ogra pala. Ogra.
Ogra.
Yeah, but it's high times for Ben Affleck.
Yes.
And as a director, which I think everyone says he's better at.
Which he wasn't nominated for.
Yes, well, locked out of the Oscars.
Locked out.
But at the Golden Globes, he won.
Yeah.
With a movie that was produced by George Clooney.
Right.
Wow. There you go. That is the news for this hour here on The Morning Rush. 2 more will come your way in the next hour, and the hour after that. For now, enjoy The Morning Rush live and airborne now on Monster Radio RX 93.1.
La 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 la.
The Morning Rush Top 10.
Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. Time for the top 10 for today.
But first, can we just invite everybody to spend your afternoon, Sunday afternoon with us? Mm-hmm. This coming February 3 Sunday, we are doing our book launch at the Robinson's Gallery Activity Center.
I know.
It'll be from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So you can bring your old books.
The new books.
The new book.
Bring multiple books. And there, so we hope you join us.
Join
please.
us, yes.
And the subsequent signings after that.
Yeah.
How many do we have?
I'm not sure about the actual number.
Mga 27.
Uy,
Ako lang.
Alam ko total mga 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
5.
I think 5. If I remember correctly, I think it's
Because
5.
there's an extra one that's a surprise.
Yeah.
Tama ba? Okay.
And thank
Surprise,
you. My
winner.
Life in 5 Words is actually the top trending topic
Yay!
in the Philippines.
Yay!
And the Morning Rush is at number 5. So
Nice.
Thank you. Here we go. Let's do the top 10. My Life in 5 Words. Let's start it off with Kittredge. Becky na marunong din masaktan.
Why? Do people
Well,
think that?
I would think na yung, alam mo yung, because the stereotype, we're not saying everyone, okay?
Yeah.
But the stereotype is that Becky's are content with the whole, I'll give you load. You know that stereotype?
right.
Yeah, the stereotype.
And that, because, you know, other people would not want that.
Yeah.
But the assumption is that if you're Becky, then, you know, it
They're
always
okay
goes
with that,
through
yeah.
that.
And you're okay with
And
it.
that you're okay with that.
Because that's...
So just because that's the stereotype doesn't mean that
It's true.
you're okay.
You're okay, yeah.
You could be very unhappy about that whole situation.
And you might want something more than just something like that.
Exactly. Wow. And Jack Edrick says, safe, clean, wild. 4 rounds.
Huh? What does that mean?
Yung pag nagbibilyar siya, gusto niya 4 rounds yung game. Gusto niya safe.
Rounds? I don't think you call billiard.
Ah, hindi ba rounds? Baka running.
4 sets.
Baka running. Rounds sa sa oval, di ba?
So ano yun? Safe?
Clean, wild. So, gusto niya parang
Hindi
safe.
siya... Pag running, di siya na-aksidente.
Oo,
Malinis
tsaka
yung
walang
tinatakbuhan niya.
Walang mga muggers.
Tapos ano yung wild?
Wild, yung parang yung takbo niya, yung nagfe-flail yung arms niya.
Or nasa jungle yung takbo niya. Para in the wild.
Pero clean.
Oo.
A clean,
A clean jungle. Well, most jungles naman I think are clean.
Yeah. Yung di masyadong
Polluted.
malusak. Ano?
Madumi.
No.
Parang utak mo.
What do you call that? Yung
Marup.
I know that in the States, for example, they say I'm DDF on Craigslist,
That's DDF.
drug and disease free. In the dating scene, that's how they sell themselves. You have to have like DDF.
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 Where is
But you have to have proof.
Yeah, exactly.
Diba?
But people say it.
So many people can just go, I'm DDF. Says who?
Right. Exactly.
Diba?
Masukal?
Masukal. There you
There.
go.
Thank you, Cristiano Ronaldo.
I keep saying lusak.
What's masukal?
Yung bushy. Thick and...
masukal.
like in the forest, yung you can't walk through it kasi masyadong masukal. Kasi it's so thick and the foliage is wild.
Yeah.
Parang
you need a jungle bolo to get through it.
Yeah, but it's funny because the jungle floor is full of bacteria.
Yeah.
Like all the dead leaves are decaying on the floor.
Yeah.
And it's not really clean. Although it's organic.
Organic, yeah.
It's organic.
But it's not clean.
It's full of decay.
Kasi,
and poop.
Of course, that serves a very important
fertilizer.
purpose.
Yeah.
Fertilizer. And then there's so many bacteria. Kasi with all the dead leaves and animals, they need to
decompose it.
That's what makes it so rich. Marjam says, ugh, kain ng kain pero payat. So
Yabang!
Nakakapikon.
I hate people like that.
Sana tumaba ka.
I'm Alex E says,
Ang daming galit sa katawan today. What's wrong with you?
where do we start?
I'll give you a comprehensive list.
I am Alex E says, parang ketchup. Dami nilang nakikisawsaw.
That could be a good thing or that could be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Ilad Villanueva says, madaling magtiwala, madali ring maisahan. Kasi nga madali ka magtiwala. Chico says, and then later na. Shivana says, wife, working mother, domestic goddess.
Nox. I like that.
Yeah.
Domestic goddess. Domestic goddess.
You know who's like that for me? Nigella Lawson.
Yeah.
She is crazy.
She can do whatever and she'll be a goddess.
Have you seen her house? It's crazy.
Oh no, I haven't.
It's not opulent like, you know, a little too much. It's like a lived-in luxurious house.
What I would never forget is her chocolate yung parang homemade. Basta when she wants her kids daw to do something, all she has to do is bake that cake. Kasi sobrang no fuss. It's a typical, literally, chocolate cake.
It's a
bribe.
bribe.
But don't
Nothing
be fooled
special
by those chefs.
No, pero
the things
seriously.
they make seem easy.
Tapos she just bakes the siguro three layers yata of the bread or of the cake. Tapos babalutin niya nung
icing.
Nung icing the brown. And she's like, this is the one that I can do with my eyes closed because it's so easy. That's the way she does it. They always make it look easy. Tapos she just puts it on, nothing, no design. As in literally.
Yeah, it's just one of those like.
But I swear,
cakes.
I promise you, it looks like the most delicious chocolate cake I have ever seen.
That's the only drawback with those cooking shows. You can't taste it.
You can't taste them.
Yeah, you can just look at it and assume that
They
it's
really should come up with a TV na parang...
the smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
Aside from the smell-o-vision na parang you insert like a penny. Tapos biglang may lalabas na parang sample.
Or more,
Like
diba? Insert pennies. Kasi,
kasi mahal diba? So you insert pennies into the TV.
Yeah.
You insert pennies into the slot.
Diba parang tayo, we insert pesos.
Siyempre, usually naman stuff like that, this will happen in the States first. So you insert the pennies on
Usually, it's a quarter.
Really?
Yes.
I wouldn't know. I've never been.
Yeah, ako rin eh.
I've never been.
I've never been.
There
Pero
so many
I don't know
times.
about kasi si Gino nag-invent ng TV. Ba't ka ba nakikialam?
Okay, sorry.
So you insert the pennies into the slot.
Ang kasya lang doon, pennies.
Tapos ploop. And then,
parang sa Singapore.
something comes out.
Di ba when you're buying ticket for the MRT, di ba pwedeng yung maliliit na coins lang?
nga.
Is it an MTR for them?
Yung sa
For
MRT.
Hong Kong.
For
Hong Kong, it's MTR.
Sa
MTR.
MRT. So, iba. So, if you...
So you insert the pennies into the slot, and then something comes out
And then it
from
works,
the TV. Yeah,
diba?
exactly.
Yeah.
Hello.
It turns on after that.
And then you can taste it. You can, like, let's just say ice cream. Tapos there's an ice cream commercial. Tapos diba parang...
Or the chocolate cake. Tapos sabi nga ni Nigel, she's so cute. She goes, I promise you will get your kids to do whatever you want. If you learn how to
Bribe
bake
them
this
with
cake.
sugar.
Really?
Yeah.
And it looks so good. Ang sarap.
It just dawned on me
Promise.
now that when I was younger, my mom used to do this all the time.
Well, remember...
She would bake cookies and she would make me eat the dough.
You're like a puppy. You need treats.
And those are the best treats.
Well, you're like a dog.
Kiko Rabi
You a
says,
bitch.
Because you a bitch.
Kiko Rabi says, always liked, never been loved. Like everybody likes you, but nobody loves you in the romantic sense.
In the romantic sense.
And
or you just don't know.
Or the one who loves you, you don't love.
Yeah. Because usually naman that's what happens. Eh, na parang,
We always miss out on that.
you're so in love with someone else and you're like, oh, nobody loves me.
And the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top 10, My Life in 5 Words, comes from Sig Coentor.
He says,
A nobody who wants somebody.
you're not a nobody. No, you're not.
Yeah. That's how it
not
feels
true.
sometimes.
Wait, who you? Nakakainis.
Someone who
Wait, who
got
you?
Diba?
Yeah.
No, but sometimes it feels that way. Na parang,
Yeah.
especially when you
If
feel like
don't
you're
have
reaching for the
someone-
stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. When you're really in love with somebody na feeling mo hindi mo makukuha,
You
feel
feel
like
like
such a
nobody.
nobody. Parang, no way would you like me back. No way.
Noong una ko nakita si Heart Evangelista, sila Nicole Hernandez. Ngayon may mga boyfriend at asawa na. Ayun. Diba?
Diba? So unreachable.
Si
The
Ryan
top 10,
Reynolds.
My Life in 5 Words, Key and RX. Space your entries and send them to 2299 or tweet us via twitter.com/RX931. Include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag My Life in 5 as in the number 5 words.
Mail. Fail. The Morning Rush.
It's Chico.
It's Delamar.
And it's Gino.
On the Morning Rush, part 3.
The Morning Rush. Top 10.
Morning Rush Top
10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. Again, thank you to everyone. My Life in 5 Words is the top trending topic in the Philippines. And the Morning Rush, well, it's gone down, but it's still at number 7. So thank you.
Can I greet
Thank you. Yes.
Marilette Guillermo? Hi, guys. Hope you can greet me. So happy that I can listen to TMR live. I'm an auditor, seconded HR in Hong Kong with 14 others.
Wow.
So they're in Hong Kong and they're listening to us via live streaming.
Okay,
Nice.
can I just say thank you to the Singapore Rushers? They were
I
so
know,
nice.
right.
We had a little meetup by the hotel, and they were so kulit.
Kulit about
it was
what?
just so nice. No, like they're so.
I heard
magulo,
they
like
were
the Manila
they were
Rushers.
bastos.
Grabe ha, ibang
They were
level.
so green daw.
Compared to the Manila Rushers.
Wow, that's something. That's saying something
Ay,
else.
nako.
Yeah, that's
That's
saying a
saying
lot.
something else.
Oh my gosh, as in wala silang edit button.
Wow.
No, kasi they're a smaller group. So
Yeah.
it's like you're with a big barkada and they don't have edit buttons. No, but thank you. You guys were so much fun to be with. And they have this thing that they do in Singapore.
What?
What do you call that? That squares of BlackBerry, yung if you wanted to...
The action button?
that thing that you take a picture of. That bar.
Yeah.
Anyway.
QR code.
That one.
A QR code.
There's this app in Singapore na parang you collect
You
from
scan
other
it.
people. Tapos you get like $30, 30 Singapore dollars. Ganyan. And like, as in super, as in money, cash.
What?
Yeah.
So you scan QR codes and you
Kaya
get
when
cash?
they're there, they just go, ako naman, ganyan. But you only have to do it once. Like, kunyari, if I scan yours,
Yeah.
You can't.
Then-
Nobody else can.
you don't have to scan mine. Kumbaga,
Wow.
ano na sa atin yun, what do you call that? Register.
Accredited.
And then you naman, and then kayo naman. And
What is a QR code?
that
You know
weird
that,
thing, parang barcode, pero
Have you ever seen a
kulot-kulot.
Right.
when
I
you want to
get it.
scan somebody's BBM pin?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
square.
I get it.
Hindi siya rectangular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thing, but only in Singapore. It's only there. So wala lang, aliw lang. They're always taking
Scanning
pictures
stuff.
of each other. Ganyan. There's a part of their EB na puro ganun lang yung ginagawa nila. And then they're like,
naman.
yeah, like $30, $50. And laki nun.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's something else. They should have that here in the
Gawin
Philippines.
natin yun when all three of us are there. Only if you have the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
only
you
if
have to have the phone.
And then let's
And the app. And
imagine
the...
every...
Pero grabe, it's so aliw. It's so aliw. Anyway.
So hello to
but
the
thank you
SG
to the SG
Rushers.
Rush.
Hello.
Thank you.
So what if you get, like, let's just say you go to Universal Studios and then you just scan everyone's code?
If they will agree, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, kasi it also benefits them. They will let you scan their code. Kasi, kunyari, if you see a group doing that, makiganon ka, they would like it. Kasi that's an extra...
Parang
whatever,
networking in
yeah,
a weird...
Yeah. Sabi ko nga, what does
What
the
do they
app
get?
out of
Right.
it? Pero I don't know. Kasi it's money eh. Can you imagine if they're paying all of these people
Exactly.
money? Where would you...
Wow. Well, anyway. Hello.
And here we go. The top 10, courtesy of Master Jake 16, My Life in 5 Words. Let's start off with Okay, this is not his life. Pero gawin na rin natin. Okay. Jim Kirk was saying, astig naman, trending topic agad. 5 words.
But it's still 5 words.
So, yeah. Sing it lang. And LS Dominique says, love, 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 love her. Ugly Kid Joey, a reformed procrastinator starting tomorrow.
Not so reformed.
Not so reformed
Not
after
so reformed
all.
after
But hey,
all.
every now and then you slip back into it, right?
Okay, coming from that guy, Mark, mamaya na yan. Echoserong Bullfrog. Mas magulo pa sa bulubundukin.
Sa bulubundukin.
Kasi bulubundukin, magulo yun eh. Diba? Kasi puno forest. Saka masukal.
Saka it's mabundok.
Mabundok.
Yeah,
and
so
every bundok is full of sukal.
Sukal.
It's very sukal. Malioth says, dead end. Outlook, not good.
That's your life?
If there's a dead end.
Isn't death a dead end?
Well, it is.
No. Some people
kunyari,
think...
like a road dead end. Break the wall. Diba? Make another road through somebody's home.
Trespasser. Okay. That's illegal, by the way.
I suddenly remember.
And
Just if you break the wall,
just in case you've forgotten.
Home. Yeah, that's somebody's bedroom.
It's punishable by law, dude.
Actually, that's what they were saying about feng shui. It's actually based on practical science.
Yeah.
So let's say, di ba sabi nila, bad feng shui yung if your house is yung nakatumbok sa road.
Yeah.
Alam mo yung letter T na road.
Yeah.
So pag yung
pag may car na
ng road,
dumiretso.
Dire-diretso sa'yo. So
and also
it's not really like mala suerte. It's more like practical science.
Like in feng shui, it's bawal na there's a toilet right above your bed.
Yes.
If there's a second floor in
Diba?
your house. And obviously kasi pag tumulo yung toilet, diretso sa'yo.
Exactly.
Pero ganun nga.
And same thing, like, it's bad luck daw pag nasa tabi ka ng school or like a hospital or a cemetery. Other than the fact that sick people are always there or dead people.
Traffic,
it's noisy. Let's say school. What's so bad about a school? Ang gulo, ang traffic, ang ingay. So
daming mababahong bata.
a lot of books that I've read about feng shui are actually saying it's not so much about the supernatural, but practical
It's
science.
really just practical. Well, except for the ones na like in front of a mirror. Like, diba, they say that having a mirror in front of your bed is bad.
But they say meron lahat. There's like if you're to ask the ones
so what's the practical?
I don't know.
A geomancer.
A geomancer. Like kunyari yung isa pa yung remember sa kitchen hindi dapat directly magkatapat ang stove at ang ref. Yung hot and cold kasi yun yung nagbabangga sila.
And it's true.
But they were saying energy wise it's very bad kasi the cold and the heat.
But what about the mirror?
I don't know
That's
about
the one
the
that I can think of na parang there's nothing practical about
Tsaka
it.
yung window, there shouldn't be a window daw above your headboard.
No,
it
kasi
can be at the foot, but not at the head.
Kasi imagine if there's like a thief and he breaks into the window, pwede ka nang apak.
Hindi. What?
No, he can kill you in your sleep. It's so much easier for somebody to kill you from the outside.
Oh, here's one.
If you're paranoid about that.
Here's
right?
one. Yung pag don't have your bed na yung feet mo nakatapat sa door. Kasi 'di ba sa sa funeral, sa wake, pag nilalabas na yung patay, it's always feet first out the door. So that's one. I don't see the...
Kasi daw pag may pumasok ng kwarto mo, baka daw kilitiin yung paa mo.
Parang okay yun ang sense.
I don't know eh.
Di ba? Pero they say, all of that has a practical
Wait, so you're not
application.
supposed to have a bed
na yung
directly
in front of a door. It should be a little bit to the side. Basta hindi nakatapat talaga yung... Kasi parang ready ka na to go. Parang ganun.
For me, it's the vulnerability.
Because the minute somebody...
Should something happen...
Somebody opens the door
and you're
fire.
there. Yeah.
You're
I mean,
there.
if you were a little bit away from the door, it will be... It's for me, it's practical to not be seen.
Yeah, you're right.
In your bedroom, you want privacy.
Pero it's practical din. Kunwari, you're in a hurry to get to bed. Tapos binuksan mo yung door. Tapos
Talon kagad.
talon agad. Oo, kasi
bed.
nandun na.
Sa'yo nakalan.
Oo.
O isa pa, yung dapat pagbukas mo ng bathroom door, it's so obvious why that's the rule. Hindi dapat the toilet seat agad ang nakatapat sa door. Obviously, kung nakabuka ka doon sa lamig, tapos sira yung lock, may pumasok, di ba?
It's not comfortable. The door is immediately in front of the...
Even if let's say there's space. Let's say malayo siya, pero nakatapat ka pa rin sa door, hindi pa rin pwede.
Yeah, but even if ako, I wouldn't feel, again...
Secure.
We don't feel secure to
hindi
do
lalabas. Hindi, diba?
Chico!
No! Ako, I can't
Hindi siya comfortable no?
Like, kunyari,
Diba?
pag merong
Those are
tao
the
sa...
things.
Kunyari, nakasari yung door, tapos may tao right outside, tapos I could
You
hear
can
that. I
hear
can't. It won't come out.
Tapos what's that with edges? Parang... There's a lot of like feng shui with edges also na parang in front of a staircase.
Sorry, off tangent. Actually, not off tangent, but in cubicles, in, let's say, malls, the door is immediately in front of the toilet. That's why we don't feel so comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, doing our business, but there's no choice because there's no room.
Oo nga. There's no, It's the room within a room.
Yeah.
Okay, just on the mirror thing, Black and Widow says, yung sa mirror, sabi nila, baka daw tamaan ng kidlat. Kaya pag may thunderstorm, tinatakpan ng cloth. Is this true?
Oh, there. Malay mo.
Really?
I would think so. Baka nga. Because it's like, I don't know. Or baka pag nabasag.
Or baka hindi lang good-looking yung guy na nag-invent ng feng shui.
Alam ko
ayaw
na.
niya na paggising niya, unang nakikita niya sarili niya.
Pag nag-earthquake, tapos nabasag yung salamin, di nasa foot mo, di ba? Pag tumayo ka from the bed, aray.
Bubog ka.
No.
Pero pwede yung mirror sa taas ng kama.
Ewan ko yun.
Diba?
There's a point there, huh?
Does feng shui say
Exciting
anything about
yun,
that?
Okay, Rara Ulala says, fun, fresh, fierce, and fab. My life in 5 words.
Nice.
Madison Camille says, pretending he's still beside me.
Pretending he's still beside me.
Glad J-Tor says, awesome, repeat until convinced.
No.
That's sad. Angel Rain says, parlor, gay bar, alak, pasalud.
Kulit. Kulit ng life.
Cristiano Reynaldo says, kalapating mababa ang self-esteem.
It's not the lipad, it's
No,
the
the
self-esteem.
self-esteem. And the top, my life in 5 words, comes from that guy marked X.
He says,
Parang gripo. Laging may tulog. Nang sipon. Lagi siyang sinisipon.
Ako,
All his life.
Sinusitis.
All his life.
Rhinitis.
Sinusitis, rhinitis.
Every morning you wake up, hassle.
kung
You have
hindi
to
man
like
runny
spray.
nose, like nasal drip.
Yes.
Yeah, nasal drip,
lagi
nasal
may tulog,
congestion.
diba?
Hassle eh.
Parang gripo talaga. So, kailangan ng
Nasal spray.
tubero.
Bakit? Bakit tubero para sa ilong?
Hindi, parang gripo eh.
Hindi, pero,
pero
sinasabi
ilong
mo,
eh.
sabi mo nga dahil sa ilong, di ba? Bakit mo kailangan ng tubero?
Eh di ayusin na rin yung gripo.
May sira pa
naman
yung gripo.
hindi naman
oo nga.
tumutuloy yung gripo
Sabi mo
niya.
yung tulo galing sa ilong eh.
Oh, tapos dahil hugas ka ng hugas ng kamay, nasira yung gripo. May tulo na. Oh, kailangan mo ng tubero. Oh. Tapos ang dami pang choices. Per poste, ang dami. Tapos ang daming poste.
Alam mo, magugulat ka kung eventually yung mga tubero mga tubero advertisements may default photo na nakasama.
Magtawag kaya tayo ng isang tubero number.
Sige.
Tara.
Let's do it.
Game.
Tapos,
Do you-
flirt with him, Del.
Ay, bakit
Hindi
ako?
type ni Del.
Ayoko.
Hindi, kunyari lang. Tapos let's see kung kakagat. Tapos parang,
Not me.
kunyari sabihin natin, oh sige, Mr.
Tubero. Tubero.
Mr. Tuber.
Mr. Tuber, so meron pong quote-unquote, tulo yung gripo ko. Tapos,
I need to
sige,
have-
sige, kunyari ko si Mr. Tuber.
Okay.
Meron kasing tulo yung gripo ko eh.
Okay, may tulo yung gripo mo.
So, pwede bang...
Gusto mong higpitan natin?
sige,
Kasi baka gastado na yung valve mo eh.
ganun ba?
Oo.
So, other than plumbing, ano pa bang services ang ino-offer mo?
Massage. Huli agad.
Ano ba, Gino?
Akala ko ba meron muna something? Masyado kang to the point eh. Nakakainis. Massage. Ay nako, okay. The top 10 my life in 5 words. Key in RX, space your entries and send them to 2299 or tweet us via twitter.com/RX931. Please include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag My Life in 5, the number 5 words.
This is RX 93.1.
Hello, good morning, guys. Time for the news again here on the Morning Rush. Oh, my goodness. He is at it again. Chris Brown and Frank Ocean were apparently involved in a brawl yesterday. The fight is said to have started when both musicians were at Westlake Recording Studios in LA. Chris was there listening to an artist he looks after, but was reportedly stopped by Frank and his crew as he was leaving. According to TMZ, Frank told the singer, quote, "This is my studio. This is my parking spot." Chris allegedly tried to ease the situation by shaking the 25-year-old's hand, but it didn't go down well with Frank's group. An insider connected to Chris claims one of his pals then stepped in and punched a member of Frank's entourage. Frank reportedly followed this up by making a move towards the Beautiful People singer, who pushed him away. A brawl allegedly ensued, and police were called to the scene. Nobody wants to press charges, and no arrests have been made at this time. Frank shortly took to Twitter to put his side of the story across, saying, quote, "Got jumped by Chris and a couple of guys. LOL. I only wish Everest was there. Cut my finger now. I can't play with two hands at the Grammys," unquote. Chris has not updated his profile.
Wow.
Boo, Chris Brown.
Eh, parang everyone's against him. Parang nobody likes him.
Yeah.
Because you don't really hear a lot of bad things about Frank Ocean.
Yeah. And they don't get like into fights with him.
Exactly.
But if you think about it, parang ang nag-start si Frank Ocean because he was on his way out. Well, unless it was really his parking lot. I mean, parking spot. Alam mo yun, yung parang kunyari ako, I had this parking spot and there's somebody who maangas na nag-park there and then you're saying, hey, that's my parking spot. Tapos yung parang, hey, yeah, it's all good. Yung parang, no, it's not. That's my parking spot. You don't get it. You know, parang ganun. Baka. And then, of course, yun na. Siyempre, when you have posse versus posse, yun na. Rumble na yan.
Why is it that
Kaso talaga yung posse versus posse.
Why is it that
sometimes it gets hairy?
If it gets like it's a news about Chris Brown against somebody, you're most likely to side with the other person.
The other person.
Parang because he has so much, I don't know, bad press.
I guess, or he rubs people the wrong way.
No, maybe because he's just a genuine
jerk,
douchey person.
Ako, that's what I was thinking eh. Kasi parang,
remember he fought with Drake.
Diba?
Remember that?
Yeah.
I really think that he's just a D-bag.
And remember, he punched the glass of Good Morning America studio.
Yeah. When he got pissed off.
Because of the questioning.
Yeah, and then obviously he punched Rihanna multiple times.
So it's like...
And the way he is really... You know, no matter what he does, he really gives off that D-bag vibe.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why everybody is always against him when it comes to things like this.
Oh, what if Gino, you have a posse, so that's Gino's posse.
Oh no.
Tapos,
Here we go.
I have my posse too, so Chico's posse.
What about me? I'm not included again.
Wag, Del.
Wag na, Del.
Wag, Del.
Huwag ka na sumali.
Kami na lang, ha?
Alam mo yung tumatawid kami ng delikadong highway. Huwag ka na sumali.
Wag, Del.
Wag, Del.
Wag.
Wag. So, Gino's posse and my posse. Eh, tapos nag-swimming tayo. So, pati pang mga posse natin nag-swimming.
Delikad. Eh, din nabasa. Lahat. It will be wet and wild.
Take me to another show. I want to go to another show.
Ay, it'll be a water fight.
Oh. At saka group swimming.
Suntukan sa tubig.
Swimming in the swimming pool. Sorry, it's a song.
That's a song?
That's an actual song?
Oh, I'm going to play it for you.
Oh
no,
my
please, God, no.
It's a horrible song.
Please.
It's a horrible
Nobody
song.
listens to me. Please.
Exactly.
Hindi man lang
Swimming in the swimming pool. When it's hot, when it's cold, in the swimming pool.
Oo nga, no? Paano kung ano?
Swimming in the swimming pool. With Jack.
What? Jack.
Just started getting cool.
Cool. Kasi malamig yung tubig sa swimming pool.
malamig yung tubig sa swimming pool.
So, Jack started getting cool.
Cool. That's the news and a whole lot of craziness on the side.
Linus is tuned in and he just goes, paano kung ano, kasi we have a lot of mabalbon na friends. Paano kung ano daw?
God, these guys won't quit.
Part sila ng posse niya.
Posse mo. Lahat ng posse mo.
Linus, you're banned.
Mga takot sa barbero yung posse mo.
Kasi ayaw, alam mo yung parang medyo hermitanyo. Hermitanyo ba? Hermitanyo.
Ermitanyo
yung dating, yung parang mahaba yung balba.
Paano kung ganito? Ayaw nila mag-swimming. Ayaw nila maligo. Di ang baho.
Tapos nangingisda.
Ay, nako, tama na, Gino. Tumigil ka. Wrap it up, Del.
Nabasa sila.
I was trying to.
No, it's a fisherman's posse.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
No,
fisherman's.
leave the word posse alone. You.
Oh my gosh. Paano ko bilang may dumating na like tiger?
Huh?
Oh
What?
my God.
May tiger.
Okay.
Nagsasafari kayo. Tapos bilang may dumating na tiger.
Oh.
Di ba kumakain ng tao yun?
Oo.
Kung dala mo yung posse mo.
Hindi kinain kayo ng buhay. Patay! Patay!
Di ba? So technically...
Tapos yung headline, di ba? Chico and his friends
tiger
eaten alive by tigers.
Wow.
That's the news. I'll be back next hour with more news. Got CG&G on the Morning Rush right here on Monster Radio RX 93.1.
La 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 la.
The Morning Rush Top 10.
Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. Thank you very much to everyone. My life in 5 words is still the top trending topic in the Philippines. And the Morning Rush is at number 7 still. Thank you. The top 10, My Life in 5 words. We've got Master Jake 16 to thank for this. Let's start off with Ed Kalekay. Bumabangon ako para sa'yo.
Oh, that's like a...
Jaja.
From the... yeah, and also a commercial.
Oh, really? Which came first?
I think the commercial.
Because that's what Jaja said in her
eulogy.
Yeah, she said that. It's for Dolphy. That's why.
I think
para sa kanya siya bumabangon.
the commercial campaign came first. But maybe it's a popular saying.
Maybe.
That's why it seeped into advertising. Hey, before anything else, can we say hello to Lord?
Hello.
Hi,
Lord.
Good morning.
Ren Go Away says, failure. I'm good at that.
Aww.
And also, I am DJ says, sumusunod sa parents kahit ayaw. Pero, diba, I think that's everyone's story when they're young.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, of course, when you move out, you have your own family, that, it changes in varying degrees. But when you don't have a choice. You really have to follow your parents.
Saka you hate being told what to do.
Diba?
Even if...
And then sometimes, even if, let's say, you do have a life of your own, they still have an effect on you.
But especially mothers.
Yeah.
There's no, like, their power over you will remain.
And Jim Kirk says, patuloy sa mga hamon.
Hamon.
Patuloy sa mga hamon. Gutom.
Patuloy sa mga...
Kakakain mo lang ng steak sandwich ni Del.
Kaya sabi ko, it doesn't make sense. The ham
Speaking
goes on.
of, they like this thing.
Yes, it's really good.
Thank you, Delamar.
I love the mustard interacting with the meat.
Yeah.
And then the alfalfa sprouts.
I woke up and I was cooking at 5.
It was good, huh?
Thank you.
Even Sarah gave me a thumbs up.
Yeah, it was actually very good.
2 thumbs up. And big toast.
Pero kulang ng drinks eh. Dapat may drinks tapos
Actually,
dessert.
the truth was, do you know that I was supposed to make you guys like a berry smoothie?
Okay.
With raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries, milk, honey, and lemon.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It was supposed to be like in little cups. And I was supposed to bring the whole blender. And
Wow.
when you're not looking, I'm gonna go make it. It's very easy.
Wow.
So when I come in, you have like little
like smoothies.
Tapos when you come in, we're doing something like holding hands.
slathering the berry all over.
We're holding hands.
Like remember the one that we made
LJ?
we tasted LJ,
Yeah.
the one we did in
That was
Mars.
peaches and strawberry. That's also yummy
I think it really, smoothies are really good with yogurt.
with yogurt.
Yeah.
Or milk.
Or whey protein.
Or wait, actually I put, what do you call that? Flax seeds?
Flax seeds.
Yeah, that's what
What's
I
a
put.
flaxseed?
Flax seed.
You get to put that sa Jamba Juice. They put flaxseed. Yeah. Well, if you want, for like diet, parang
Fiber and omega. Omega.
In Singapore, I bought parang gummy bear siya, parang gummy candy siya, pero with yogurt. Pero ang spelling niya jogurt. No, it's true.
Parang sarap nga nun ah. Jogurt ka naman dyan oh.
Pa-jogurt ka naman.
May nakalagay
Kain
jogurt.
tayong jogurt.
Pero hindi ko alam yung
So
language.
kung ganun, paano yung
Ay,
yoga?
ay.
Ano tawag nila sa yoga sa language na yun? Diba?
Yoga.
Yoga. Yoga.
You know what I saw on
From
TV?
yogurt to jogurt?
They made this like almost as big as my forearm.
Yeah.
Gummy bear.
Oh my gosh.
And then the host ate the ear, and it was like a mouthful.
Ako, I think I can only eat the head.
No, you can't. It's
No.
too big.
It's too big.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
grabe, no?
it's too
You
big.
underestimate Chico's
No, I don't.
hunger.
No, my sugar level.
I know his ability.
My sugar level.
I know his
Yeah,
ability.
because you've seen him eat
eat
multiple
gummy
times.
bears.
Oh.
Grabe, ang sarap kaya nun.
Ang laki ng gummy bear. I was like, oh my god.
You know what I want? A gummy,
Paano kung gumawa
a
siya ng gummy?
bed.
A gummy bed.
A gummy bed. Nakahiga ka na doon kasi it's bouncy. Nakahiga ka
Tapos
na.
pag gutom ka na, tatalikod ka lang. Kakainin mo lang ang tamad.
Sarap.
But
I
that would be
want a
so
gummy
sticky.
bed.
You know what would be nice also? Maybe like a gummy worm. Nagmalaki. Like forearm size
Ay,
gummy worm.
si no, ito as big as like it was 5 feet long. Kay Cooper Anderson. They had a gummy worm that like a gummy snake.
Baka Anderson Cooper.
Cooper Anderson.
Ah, okay.
No.
Anderson Cooper.
Sabi ko,
Anderson Cooper.
baka sabi ko, Anderson Cooper.
Of course, it made the rounds sa internet. Kasi talagang,
It didn't look good in
it
pictures.
didn't look good with, Cooper Anderson.
Anderson
Anderson
Cooper.
And then, you know what I want? Like gummy briefs.
Tapos.
How telling.
Tapos.
Kaya di ba isusuot mo gummy
Tapos
briefs?
ano
Tapos,
na?
pag nagutom ka.
That'd be so good.
Pag gano'n, meron siyang gummy brief, di ba? Kuya Gino, pasukat na nga.
Alam na.
Parang ang sarap. Di ba?
Bilang, aray. Ay, sorry.
I got hungry. Hindi, pero di ba? Parang it would be so good like gummy clothes. Or gummy shoes. Tapos nagbabounce ka. Boing, 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 boing.
No, but it's dirty. You can't eat
Yeah, you
that.
can't eat
Hindi,
it
don't
na.
eat it.
Or ano,
Earrings.
gummy bra.
Gummy
Ikaw
bra.
talaga. Mabait na naman tayo sa yogurt.
Gummy bra. Yeah, why not?
Yogurt
Hey,
flavor.
guess what? Trolley PH just tweeted us. Going, hopefully we can create gummy briefs for you soon. Pwede sa akin gummy boxers. Pwede ba yun?
Hindi maganda gummy briefs. Di ba? It's parang, wow. Tapos syempre medyo translucent. Di ba? Ang gummy bears parang...
Tapos sa'yo, obviously, translucent na red.
Oh, what would the flavor be? Kasi ang daming flavors, di ba?
Rambutan.
Santol. Santol flavor. Alam na.
Banana. Banana flavor.
Tapos merong vegan, may vegan gummy bear. So, mga talong, mga papaya.
Pwede,
mga ganun.
pwede.
Depende.
Oh my gosh.
Walang
ang dami
flavor ang
pwedeng
talong eh.
Meron.
Wala. Wala.
Meron, light lang, light flavor. Parang gummy brief light. Parang gano'n.
Gummy aubergine.
Aubergine.
Ayun, banana flavored gummy briefs daw gagawin nila.
Ayun. Gusto ko yan. And also, na-excite naman ako dun. Dale
When
Ron
you say
says...
excite,
Ay, si Cristiano Ronaldo goes, trophy na lang nagawa sa gummy para tatawagin itong Gummy Awards. Ay, nako!
Gummy
The
Award.
gummy goes to...
Oh, that is funny.
O kaya yung gummy pero chips.
Bakit?
Gummy goose.
Pero hindi pwedeng chips ang gummy.
Oo nga, hindi crunchy. Pwede bang crunchy gummy? Crunchy? Parang,
Crunchy na
is it
gummy.
possible to make
Pwede
gummy?
siguro crunchy outside, that's grummy. Ano yun? Gummy inside. Nalito na ako. Crunchy outside, gummy inside.
Pwede, but you can't combine like in
You
one.
can't
Kasi
combine.
one is a different base, the other one is a different,
Or gummy outside, and then on the inside there's like a
chip.
A chip.
Yeah, I
Diba?
think that's more,
Doable.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, exciting. Dale Run says, gising, bati, pasok, uwi, tulog.
Ano yan?
Gising, you wake up, bate, parang
Hello, good morning!
Pasok.
Good morning.
Di ba? Tapos pagkabati mo, pasok ka naman to work. Uwi, tulog.
Okay. Wala nang ane kasi hanggang 5 lang eh. Kasi kung ako yun,
Tama na.
bate muna before you sleep. Kasi parang good night everybody.
Adi, before and after. Before and after.
Oo nga, yun nga. So when you wake up.
Tommy boy, says, ay no, mash plutonium. Nakakasiguro ako'y laging bagong ligo.
Parang drugstore lang.
Ameg. Gum Ball says, ang agang traffic sa EDSA.
Yeah, that's
buhay
our life.
natin.
That is
With
true.
most people, that's our lives.
You know, that's one advantage that we have. We
One
don't
of
have to
our
go
perks,
through it.
Yeah. Tammy Boy says, Dota, nota.
Huh? Kasi
He
musical
practices,
siya.
yeah, musician. So pagka siya maglaro, musician. Adonis Mabangis says, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Ang explanation niya, because my life doesn't have weekends.
Oh.
But you're always working.
You're always working.
And the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top 10 My Life in 5 Words comes from Kittredge.
He says,
Mukhang bouncer, pero feeling Beyonce.
I like that.
Mukhang bouncer, pero feeling Beyonce.
Hey, it's all about what you feel about yourself, right?
The top 10 My Life in 5 Words. Key in RX, space your entries and send them to 2299 or tweet us via twitter.com/RX931. Please include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag My Life in 5 Words.
You're listening to Manila's hottest.
It's Chico.
It's
Delamar.
and it's Gino.
On the Morning Rush, Part 4.
La 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 la.
The Morning Rush, Top 10.
Morning Rush. Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. Nice. My Life in 5 Words. Number
Still
1
trending?
in the Philippine trends. The Morning Rush at number 10. Nice. And you know what?
So top and bottom.
We're both top and bottom.
We're so worse.
And you know what's at number 9?
What?
Hashtag Free Carla Saldran. Which was our news bit.
Yeah.
The first one?
Yeah, our
Yeah,
first.
the first news bit. Yeah, we were just talking
Speaking
about
of,
it.
we have to write it down.
Okay.
Do you know he was my neighbor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was. Not anymore.
Well, I think he moved. He was our neighbor, Gino.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you did?
I never saw him there, but I
Yeah.
heard about it. Yeah.
Right.
Napaka-star-studded nung building na yun.
Andun ka. Andun si Rico Robles.
Well, andun ako. Andun ka rin dati. Ngayon, si Rico na lang matitira.
Well, andun pa rin ako eh. I'm still there.
But not for long.
Not for long. Chico, do you want to move in?
I'm good.
Imagine, oh my God, no? Imagine if we all lived in one village.
One village just...
Oh my gosh. Havoc.
Tapos yung mga madaling araw kakatok ako sa pintuan ni Chico. Naka-90s lang ako.
Tapos ako nasa likod ng damuhan.
Nagtatago.
Nagtitwitpick.
Nagtitwitpick. Tapos yung katok ko. Chico. Bubuksan mo yung pinto.
Tapos 'di ba usually yung sa 'di ba yung the typical when knocking yung neighbor may dalang cup. Tapos kami can I have some sugar?
Asukal.
Oo, ganyan. Pero ikaw pag kumatok ka, give me some sugar.
Pero may hawak pa rin akong cup para
Cup na sugar.
Para may ano
Yung
pa rin.
kape after.
Oo. After what?
Ha?
After what?
Yung kwentuhan.
Okay.
Yung catching up.
Tapos si Del, yes! Ano sa may damuhan.
We have contact.
Pero after that, she realizes, crap, andun silang dalawa. Nandito ako sa labas.
Sa talahiban.
Mag-isa.
Hindi, meron akong placard. OP na naman.
Tapos, we have liftoff. Ikaw yung parang mission control. And here we go. Thank you to Master Jake 16 for the top 10 My Life in 5 Words. Let's start off with Pepe. Pepe.
Jose.
Pepe. My life full of S.
Like ish.
Ish. Full of ish. Kiko Man Machine.
Baka naman he's in the fertilizing business.
No. Kiko Man Machine says, drink, drunk, sleep, forget, drink.
No.
But people, well, at least some people, really go through that. Like, especially like after a heartbreak or like you're having a really bad time with your family or your office or whatever.
You know, I could never...
Panandali ang saya.
That's how it feels.
I could never do that.
Really?
Only because parang the taste of alcohol is parang... I want it to be pleasurable. If I'm trying to forget something, I want it to be pleasurable. What I'm doing, so that I'll forget the pain.
Baka you just weren't drinking the right types of alcohol because I've got the goods for you.
Sa bagay.
Oh, diba?
Remember our drinking sprees.
Oh, diba?
The three of us, we got so drunk.
Actually, yung si Gino when he starts...
Ito kasi, actually, sa totoo
Kasi
lang.
that one, that drink that he always makes us drink, it's so...
Yummy.
Parang you're not drinking it.
Diba?
It's like candy. It's like liquid candy. So
I know.
you don't think you're drinking. As opposed to, let's say, pag
Tapos, ito pa,
next thing you know.
ito pa, mahilig yung, first round is on me, okay? And then next thing you know, ang dami ng round, mga apat na.
At saka nakakatawa dyan, madidinig ko kayo nag-oh no na kayo. Pag yung nadinig yun ako hey, this tastes good
Yeah.
Madidinig ko na kayo.
Ang galing no. It really doesn't taste like alcohol, no? It's like juice lang.
Tapos after siguro mga 20 minutes, kami ni Gina, we would always go, where's Chico? Oh, no.
Tapos, ayun
Andun
na.
ako, sansan na.
Tapos yung mga sino na naman. Yung mga realizations bigla. Pag umiinom tayong tatlo, doon mo malalaman kung sino talaga malandi talaga sa ating tatlo.
Nako, whatever. Oscar de la Hopia says, ito cryptic, it's never been my choice. Because what?
Yeah.
What has never been your choice, diba?
Ako alam ko.
What?
Ha? Wala.
Hala?
Hindi, kunyari alam ko nangyayari.
Oh, si Kit Rich says, sleep technologist na laging inaantok. Kasi if your business is sleep, siguro nakakaantok nga.
Diba? Nga, no? I really get so curious about the whole sleep technologist thing.
Diba?
Diba?
Kasi that's a problem eh. So many people have problems with sleeping.
Yeah.
We're talking insomnia.
Apnea.
What's apnea?
Apnea, no? Insomnia, apnea.
What's apnea?
Yung...
When you fall asleep without... no. When your heart stops...
Yeah.
In the middle of sleep. My one of my friends' husband has that. And so at night, they have this machine that wakes him up so he can breathe again.
Yeah.
So parang bangungot.
Yeah, pero regularly, di ba? Parang it's a condition talaga.
They stop breathing.
No, you know what
What's
I really...
the other one? Yung when you fall asleep, uncontrollably, like, what do you call that?
Yeah.
Oh, sige. Tama na.
What's that?
Why are you making ire?
Wait, Kittredge
I
has
know
to be
this.
tweeting us about it. You know when you don't know, like some people drive.
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy.
There you go. The guy in Moulin Rouge had it.
Yeah.
The singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, narcolepsy. Ako si Poklong says, funny guy, never taken seriously.
Oh.
But that's the plight of most comedians, diba?
Yeah. And
Ikaw, you can't claim that.
Kasi wala na akong masabi after that. I'm not a comedian. I'm not funny. I wish I were.
And also
You can be funny.
You can
be.
You can be. When you're not trying to be funny.
Oo nga.
That's when you're funny eh.
Siguro naman ako sa mom ko yun. Remember my mom?
I think you're just not a joke teller. Because there are people who are good with
Telling jokes.
telling jokes. There are people who are good with making hirit.
Yeah.
There are people who just look funny.
or good at hula hoop.
What are you talking
Ano ba ito,
about?
mga talents?
Ito naman not paying attention eh. We're talking about something else, yo.
Hindi, no, sabi niya, some people are good at this. Oh,
Ay.
some people are good at hula hoop. Yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
And from Butter Baby, umiibig ka nga. Unrequited naman. Malditang Divine says, look into my eyes. Sadness. Stealthy Roshi says, I am my life's engineer. Ren Go Away says, great. So great. Insert sarcasm. Midnight Cree says, gustong mag-asawa, pero walang makita. Josh Egloso says, ang ganda ko lang, grabe. Trewaldo says, madaling madapa, pero tamad bumangon. And Naira says, this too shall pass. Sana.
It
May plea sa
will.
dulo, no?
Let me tell you, it will.
Yeah. Tammy Boy says, hanap, usap, deal. Hotel, chuk-chak.
What's chuk-chak?
Parang whatever. Diba? Parang chenes.
Ah, okay.
Parang anything. It could mean like bingo.
Like tulog.
Bingo.
Ay, wag bingo.
Ay, wag bingo.
Scrabble. Board games.
Hey, have you tried Jangled?
No.
Oh, you
What's
should
Jangled?
get that.
Is it like Jenga?
You know, Jangled is like...
Is it like Django?
Kulit. Let me...
Is it like Jenga?
It's like text twist.
Text. Words.
Words.
Na.
But it's more
Words.
letters. There are 9 letters.
Like
And
boggled.
Then, yeah, parang boggled. But
Di ba boggle lang?
Boggle.
9 letters, and then you can, if you have Wi-Fi, you can be playing with somebody you don't know.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I played it with this... I beat this guy, Sanford.
Was he from...
I don't know where he was
America?
from. I
Was
don't
he
know.
American?
And then I was playing with this
Since
girl named Cheska, and she beat me.
Okay.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah. Try it, Jangled.
And Doc J says, think I'm happy? Fooled ya. And the top, my life in 5 words, comes from Emongski.
Emongski says,
My work sucks. Wife doesn't.
Because the wife is such a
Oh,
great
wow.
Such a
wife.
good wife.
Diba? So
So
parang...
parang
Good wife.
unhappy career, happy
love life.
family life.
Diba? Parang,
my wife doesn't
I'm
suck
such
at
a
all.
great wife.
She's such a
She
great
does not,
wife.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Kasi diba usually parang pag... Kunwari, ikaw, you suck. Because you're not a...
yes.
Kung tapusin mo yan,
Yes.
Tapusin mo
Because you're
yan.
not so
What do
great.
you mean?
You're not so great as a person, so you
I'm a
suck.
jerk, diba? So,
yun, parang,
that's why
you
I
suck,
suck.
dude. Ayan.
Okay.
Diba?
Okay, the top 10.
Diba,
My
mga
life
tipo,
in
you
5
suck,
words.
man.
Yeah, diba?
I wish.
Key and RX, face your entries and send them to 2299 or tweet us via twitter.com/RX931. Make sure you include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag My Life in 5 words.
Mail. Fail. The Morning Rush.
Hello, everybody. It's time for the final news update here on the Morning Rush. It's like we never run out of things to say about our Pats and Kristen Stewart. All right, the latest
But
is
she runs out of facial expressions.
Robert Pattinson apparently wants to remain quote-unquote amicable with Kristen Stewart following their supposed split.
Again.
All right, so
Tapos na yung movie.
I know, right? A source explained to British magazine Star, quote, Rob really wanted it to work, but he just felt like the trust was gone. Neither of them seemed really happy, and he just thought it was easier to end it for good. He was honest with her and said they had been through so much, he hoped they could remain amicable, unquote. The pair seemed to rekindle the relationship in time to promote the final Twilight film Breaking Dawn Part 2 at the end of last year. However, cracks started to show when Robert attended the Golden Globe Awards alone earlier this month. Despite meeting Kristen at an after-party, the couple looked strained, and the 22-year-old actress is apparently finding the situation difficult. An insider said, quote, it's come as a massive blow, as they had been making big plans to start afresh this year. Rob is really keen to keep everything civil and work on being friends. It would be too much to be completely without her because she is such a massive part of his life, unquote.
Well, breakups are really tough. I mean, you can see that they tried.
Yeah.
Remember, they were together, and then because of the cheating thing, they broke up. But even after that, such a huge blow, they got back together. But, it's tough.
Well, I think coming from any kind of cheating,
Yeah.
because the contention of Kristen Stewart is, yes, they made out, but they never did the deed.
Yeah.
She never really did it with
Really?
Rupert Sanders.
But what's to
Usually
say that
that's
she
the-
actually never...
Because I think I could believe that. I think I could believe that it's possible. But, I don't know. No, I don't know. I just feel like
Kasi baka it was caught agad before it could
Before it could
escalate.
Before it could
Yeah.
escalate. But what if it hadn't been caught?
Then yeah, maybe it would have. But you can't really argue with things that could have happened. You can only argue with what happened. So.
Actually, you feel like Kristen Stewart her back is against the wall.
Yeah.
When she was quoted on the Today Show, she was saying, You know, keep them guessing is what I always say. And she just seemed so...
Yeah.
Sorry, but the word is fake. Like, keep them guessing, but she's really affected.
She doesn't really mean to
be so cavalier about it, but she really is affected, and I think she's way more sensitive than she tries to portray.
It's just that her face can't, show how sensitive she really is.
Yeah,
can't reflect the sensitivity.
Wow, but I think it's harder to recover when guys are cheated on than if the girls are cheated on.
Yeah.
It's harder for men.
It's the territorial. It's just the whole. You know how guys
it's
are
the double
really
standard.
Yeah.
That,
as unfair as it might be.
And it is unfair. It really is.
That's just how things are. I mean, not that I'm condoning it or not that I'm saying that it's supposed to be the way they are, but it's just what happens.
What happens?
Parang
Can you forgive someone who's cheated on you?
I'd like to say no, but I don't know.
You might love them too much.
Ayoko na magsalita. This is too personal. This question is too personal.
Wow.
So would you like
Anne Hathaway.
So would you like to invite all our listeners?
No, I'm sure you would. I'm sure they would much rather hear it from you.
Oo nga.
Oo nga.
Hindi ko montre, no? Oo nga, actually.
Feeling ko nga.
You know, Ricky Law has been mum about it.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything at all.
Oh, well, he did write an article afterwards.
What did he say?
But he was just saying, he was saying, at first, he was saying with the hundreds, apparently like more than 200 Hollywood celebrities that he has interviewed. He was saying, I am so used to this. This is nothing to me. And, but he was saying that, but he's very glib about it. Because he goes, but I must say, most were more gracious than Anne Hathaway. But he's not saying that it's, for him, he just finds it amusing.
Yeah.
And for him, he didn't really
take it personally,
and for him, it's like, look, my questions were not that bad. Yeah. I mean, I just asked her questions that I've heard others ask her, and he was saying that a lot of the questions that I ask are the same questions that I ask most celebs.
Yeah.
So if the others are fine with it,
and even the weight question.
Yeah.
Did you see that other interview?
By the other guy, the Manny,
the movie guy.
No, I haven't seen that one.
If you look at the interview, he actually asked about.
And she answered.
And joked about it.
She joked about it. Okay. She was like, no, don't ever do that diet. Parang ganon. And with a smile.
Well, I think somebody was. Who was it? The girl who interviewed Chris Brown. Yeah. They were saying that when an interview happens, there is an animosity sort of between the interviewer and the interviewee. Because you're supposed to get something from them. And that's just the way it is. Sometimes
the general vibe of an interview.
And a good interviewer puts the interviewee at ease enough that they feel comfortable to say the things that they want
to say, or they. Yeah.
Anyway, you both, the three of us, for example, have had encounters with this where each interview is so different. The personality is you have to coax them in a different way, and some celebrities are easier to interview than others.
Para si Chico, ang hirap i-interview, ayaw magsalita. Ayaw sagutin yung mga tanong. Masyadong guarded.
Ang dulas. Oo.
For me, the hardest interview ever was Babyface.
Oh.
Remember that? Over the phone lang. He was so like, talagang isang tanong, isang sagot. And yung sagot pa niya like, yeah. Nah.
I guess sometimes.
Remember one of our best over the phone, because it's harder because you can't get a sense of the celebrity, right? Yeah. Patrick Stump was so much fun.
He was so nice.
And then Vertical Horizon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They were so much fun, even over the phone. Very, very friendly. Anyway, that's the news. The last one here today on the show. Final 29 minutes left of the Morning Rush. It's on now, but we end at 10, and Livewire starts at 10 with Rico Robles right here on Monster Radio, RX 93.1.
Alpha Males on Air. The Morning Rush.
The Morning Rush Top 10.
Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1, and we've got our top 10 for today. And thank you very much to Master Jake 16 for suggesting this. And my life in 5 words is till the number. Till the number 1.
Till the number 1 trending. Nako, delikado yan eh.
Oo nga, delikado yan eh.
Trending topic.
Trending topic. No, but thank you.
Where has call center guy gone? I miss him.
Vacation. Vacation.
Ginagamit niya yung hard-earned money niya.
Yeah.
Kasi
he never drops by anymore.
Yung newfound popularity niya kasi parang he used it to his
he made money out of it.
He made money out of it.
It hurts.
I became better.
I think he's
better.
From what I hear, he's going to like some really medyo far off beach. I don't know where lang.
No, just the shore of America.
What?
What?
The big Tate.
What?
Hoy.
What? The big what?
Tate. The United Tate of America.
Okay.
The one with the 4 leathers.
4 letters?
4 leathers.
He's trying to pass it off to me.
Oh. Okay. You... Hindi, pero alam ko, wala namang beach doon, di ba? I know kasi si call center guy is a huge beach person.
Is there a beach?
There's no...
Well,
only when I'm around.
When she's there.
Only when I'm around.
Is there a beach?
Hey, Utah!
What's up?
Bitch is here!
What's up? Yeah, is there a beach?
No, it's landlocked. They have a lake, though.
Pero alam mo kung saan yung maganda. Saan ba mga exotic destinations din?
Gusto ko yung puro beach.
Oo, yung parang ano.
Yung parang, yung sobrang exclusive, sobrang actually mahal doon, ah.
Oo, diba? Tapos parang, alam ko maraming
puro
celebrity eh.
Yun,
diba?
ang daming celebrity.
Like that?
Sino ba yung na-spot na celebrity doon dati?
Ang dami. Almost all of the big ones have been there.
Like yung sobrang, gusto kong sabihin kung sino yun eh, pero baka delikado yung...
Actually, it doesn't matter which celebrity has been there. All that matters is who's going there in.
Kasi this beach, this location, ano to eh, pinuntahan ng Filipina celebrity.
I know
and her
that.
boyfriend.
Right.
Tapos, when they went there, they saw an international celebrity. Na who was also very like ridiculously pretty.
Beach nito Mala Paradise eh.
Oo parang good for diving
Yun eh.
things. Mga dive spots. Mala Divers Paradise.
Is that so? In Tagalog, ganon. Ganon, ha?
Ganon.
Ganon, ha? Ganon. Sige.
Alam mo, babawi yan eh.
Oh, nako. Lightning only does not revenge.
Lintik lang ang walang ganti.
Yan ba ibig sabihin ng lintik?
Yeah.
It's lightning?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought it was like some insect. What? I don't know.
Kasi insect, lintik.
Lintik.
No, lightning. Di ba lightning doesn't...
Kidlat yun?
Technically,
No,
lightning...
that's thunder.
Lightning doesn't strike twice.
Yeah.
That's the
translation. And the counterpart in English.
Hamtik pala yung ano, yung...
Hantik is big.
Hantik.
Yung malaking
Big hand. Big hand.
Big hand. Yung big hand.
Big hand. Kasi, gigantic.
Gigantic.
No, gigantic. Hantik. Oh my gosh, that's where they got it.
No.
Tama, kidlat is lightning, kulog is thunder.
Yeah, but lintik is also lightning.
It's lightning. Yeah.
It's a deeper.
Kasi sound does not really... It doesn't really affect you when it comes to that. Like, it's the lightning that strikes that hurts people because it has electricity. Thunder just scares you because it's sound.
Diba? You've never heard anyone hit by thunder. Tapos parang wala lang.
Pero
there was this one movie where Thunderbolt City, when he fell in love.
Huh?
There's this movie, this rom-com. Oh, man. Okay, never mind. I'll Google it. There's this rom-com where this guy was saying, Thunderbolt, that's how it should feel like when you fall in love.
When you fall in love.
And then finally, at the end of the movie, he falls in love, and then he goes, Thunderbolt City.
Oh, okay. Oh, but I haven't seen that.
No, kasi diba you were like, nothing happens naman when you get hit by thunder. Because it's sound. But then the only thing I remember was there was this one movie, si Seth Green had these ginormous speakers that could literally take off a girl's clothes. So maybe that can happen also pag tinamaan ka na.
Movie. Here we go. Thank you to everyone. My Life in 5 Words. It's still the top trending topic in the Philippines.
Nice.
Thank you. Let's start off with Joanna Zafra. Dun na tayo, free Wi-Fi. That's her whole life.
I like that.
Yeah, that's her whole life.
Hey, buses have free Wi-Fi now.
Yeah.
Motels.
Yeah. Sometimes if you're beside a bus, you can actually get their Wi-Fi in your car.
Pero you need a password yata. No?
One time I was able to connect.
Oh, wow.
I was like trying to get, I don't know what, but as lumabas yung Wi-Fi, it's connect.
Oh, thank you to Honey. It's Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama.
America again?
Oh, I know. What state is Alabama in?
Louisiana.
Texas?
Louisiana. No, Alabama.
Alabama.
Big Bang's Alabama.
Big Bang's Alabama.
Right? That's where I was born.
Right.
I was born in Big Bang's Alabama. It's very next to very next to Arkansas.
And Connecticut.
And Kansas. Arkansas and Kansas. Yeah. There's plenty. I used to memorize all the states. Yeah, all the state from A to Z. Alabama.
What's your favorite state, call center guy?
Kalamba? Kalamba. My favorite state maybe New Jersey.
Why? Because
Why
of the
New
Jersey
Jersey?
boys.
Because of the Jersey boys. And I know all of them, A to Z. Alabama to San Francisco.
All of them, Alabama to San Francisco.
Alabama to San Francisco.
And there I was like, what is the state that starts with the letter Z?
Yeah. And it's part of their of our national anthem.
What?
The letter Z.
Oh, Z.
Can you see?
Z? It's letter Z. Okay, and
Chico Locaret.
the entry that cap off. But the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top 10 My
Caps
Life.
off. It's the end? You haven't even started.
I haven't started. Oh my gosh. Malditang Divine says, running the world wearing stilettos. For women.
For
girls,
women, yeah.
And also, retired. Dating Diyosa ng pag-ibig.
Naks.
Pero retired.
na.
Isbonini says, breathe in, breathe out. Repeat. Parang you're living, not just day by day, but breath by breath.
See, Fran has a tattoo that says...
Breathe.
It's
Just breathe.
It's an alibata. Alibata na hinga yata.
Yeah, but also because of yoga.
Yeah.
It's the thing that gives you
That
life.
fuels yoga.
Yeah. The breath.
Isbonini says, currently the mayor of Friend Zone.
Aww.
The Dazara says, pakikipaglaban, pag-uunawa, pananaw, pakikipagsapalaran, pangangailangan.
Wow.
That's probably the longest 5 words.
5 words, yeah.
Because the Tagalog words are so long.
And they're so deep.
Yeah, so deep.
What is pakikipagsapalaran? What is it in
You're
English? 'Cause
battling with...
No, I know
parang,
what... No, but to take a risk. To go out there and risk.
Oo.
Yeah.
Parang
What's
nakikipagsapalaran ka sa buhay mo.
Sa
Parang ganun,
buhay,
diba?
oh. Nakikipagsapalaran.
It's like ano,
Exchanging blows.
What kind of blows?
dume destiny. Kasi makikipagsama. Diba? It's like you're trying to see what destiny holds in store for you. Dume destiny.
Dume destiny. Parang you're always...
Wait, so there's no English translation for it?
To make sapal. No.
Why?
Huh?
Diba sapal is like the meat when you're
No,
chewing
sapal
it,
is pag binlock mo yung bola.
tapal.
Sa palpal.
Supalpal at saka tapal.
Sapal. Sa palpal.
That's sapal.
No, not sapal. Supalpal.
Oh, okay.
That's the root word.
Whoops.
Akala mo nakakonjugate yun sa...
My bad.
Daomingza says, work hard, play harder guy.
Huh?
You play with the harder guy. You
No.
Don't we all want that? Don't we all want that?
Work hard, play hard, diba?
work hard, play harder kind of guy. Jag Edric,
Pero pwede rin yung kanina.
No. Kai Fam Bite says, you can't break this bitch.
Naks.
So life has been tough, but you can't break this bitch.
Oh, yes, you can.
And the entry
It's
that
just
caps
something else that you don't... You can't break a bitch with toughness. You
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
do it with something else.
Donuts.
You gotta...
Feed her donuts. That's her
do you
weakness.
mean?
Yun ang weakness ng most bitches.
No, kasi it's hard to, it's hard to...
What? What are you talking about?
Donuts.
You know how bitches kasi are parang they have like armor on.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to penetrate that armor.
Pero yung donuts, dumadaan dun sa butas sa may mouth. Di ba yung mga...
This don't make sense at all.
Yung mga nagja-joust, di ba usually they have that parang...
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to go through those little cracks.
Cracks. Or cupcakes.
So you have to penetrate the cracks in their armor.
Put the cupcake in the slit. No, di ba? Dun sa the mouth.
Which one?
Dun sa armor nga.
Yung sa armor.
Armor, the one in the helmet.
This is a metaphorical thing. I mean, obviously, they don't wear armor, but it's like they have these slits on their mouth.
Yeah. Na aabot dun yung sweetness of the cupcake.
So you have to penetrate their armor
You have
via
to understand
sweetness.
what made that bitch a bitch in the first place. So you know how to break her. How to break her.
How to get in. But there's always a way in. No matter how difficult.
Minsan two ways.
Oh, okay.
Kasi
And-
it could be sweetness or it could be kindness.
Yeah,
it
same
could
thing.
also be, generosity. Or
Pero where to get in nga? That's the problem eh. With bitches kasi parang it's like they're like armadillos.
minsan kasi pwede mo i-head on, minsan pwedeng from behind. Yung parang ibibiglain mo lang na parang, hoy, ang bait ko pala. She's like, oh my God.
Kindness!
Ginulat
mo sa kindness, di ba? Okay, so the entry.
Are you talking about sex? Are you talking about sex?
Are you using metaphors to talk about
sex?
Parang remember that book one entry? This was in book one. So the judge goes, tapos, and she used the bad word. Inano nila ako ng inano and said the actual word. So the judge goes, whoa.
Gumamit ka
naman ng metaphor. We're in a court of justice. Use metaphor. Ah, sorry po, judge. Tapos minetaphor niya ako ng minetaphor.
Walang tigil na ako minetaphor.
Minetaphor po niya ako ng minetaphor. And which you can have signed if you want. Which
one? The metaphor?
On Feb 3,
No,
our
the book.
launch
The book.
at Robinson's Gallery Activity Center.
We're getting reprinted.
Yes.
Book 2 is getting reprinted.
15,000 copies and book 1, 5,000 copies.
Wow.
Yay!
Thank you.
Okay, so the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top 10, My Life in 5 Words, comes from Inaira.
Inaira says,
My life in 5 words, parang donut, may empty hole. Diba, at the very center
Parang
of
there's
you,
a
there's a gaping hole.
Yeah, that
Like
you
a
just
donut.
want to fill with Bavarian cream.
Are you talking about... Are you talking about sex
Hindi kasi
again?
diba, pag na-fill na siya, hindi ka na donut. Bavarian ka na.
Donut pa rin ang Bavarian.
Pero
it's a Bavarian
technically,
donut.
Diba,
Not
kasi
all
wala siyang
donuts
butas.
have holes in them.
Talaga?
A
Di ba
donut
parang-
is just a kind of bread that you fry.
Eh di hindi ka na donut if you don't have a hole.
No.
You're a bread na. Or you're a...
No, you're still a donut.
So what makes a donut donut if not for the... Don't not change it.
Donut change the donut.
All you have to do is go to the donut shop and shop. Donut shop. and you can see like donuts with holes and the ones that don't.
Yeah.
Strawberry filled. Boston cream. Those are still donuts.
So the donuts... So you will see the donuts with a hole and the donuts that donut. Have a hole.
In the shop.
In the shop. According to Del, in the shop.
In the shop.
Why am I even part of this conversation?
Okay, so here we go. The top 10 My Life in 5 words. Key in RX, space your entries and send them to 2299 or tweet us via twitter.com/RX931. Please make sure you include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag My Life in 5 words.
Alpha Males on Air. The Morning Rush.
La 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 la.
The Morning Rush Top 10.
Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. There we go. Let's do the top 10. My life in 5 words. Let's start off with Glad J-Tor. Always gets laid, never paid. And
Do you want to be paid?
I know, right? That makes you something else.
No, baka
In kind?
Hindi siya nababayaran for the work that he does.
Maybe.
What work?
Work. Like, kumbaga, it could be a different statement in just 5 words. Like, he could be talking about something else entirely.
Oh.
Not the laid part.
Not that part.
Or pwede rin about work na parang always get, kasi parang he gets laid off all the time. So he's never paid.
Well, the preposition off must be there.
Baka gets late.
Gets late.
Gets late.
Hey, by the way, thank you to everybody. Everybody was telling us that pakikipagsapalaran is to venture.
Ah. Yeah, it is true.
Actually, some people said adventure. It's not adventure. It's to venture.
And also, Trolley says, mortal enemy ng mga dentista. Kasi candy sila, di ba?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Di ba? So, mortal enemy ng mga dentista.
But do you know what they say? One of the things that is very difficult for dentists. They say one of the fruits. Is it the apple?
No, apple is great for the
cleaning.
Well, I know that
For
iced tea
whitening.
is
Actually,
iced tea. Coffee, iced tea, Yossi.
wine. Wine is also bad. It stains the teeth.
Tsaka yun nga, Yossi.
Yeah, the nicotine.
Yeah, that's why they say.
Paano yung tartar sauce?
No, the Chinese.
Is it bad for you?
The Chinese actually, that's their biggest problem. They
Is
have
it tea?
yellow teeth because they
Kasi tea
drink
sila ng tea.
all the time. All the
Keep
time.
drinking tea eh.
With every meal.
Tea ng
Actually,
tea.
tea drinkers and coffee drinkers. Yeah, that's a problem. And
Tisk.
Boy Bakal says, somebody she used to know.
Oh, that's 5 words.
Somebody
Diba?
that she used to know.
And also, Boy Bakal says, happy, but can be happier. I like that. Diba? You're not saying you're sad. You're saying, I could be happier.
Yeah. There's always room for improvement.
I like that. It's positive. And
Pero never content also.
But I think that's the state of human beings.
yeah,
That's us. We're never satisfied.
oh, that is true.
That's true, no?
That's sad. Baba Bambin says, mahilig uminom, madali naman malasing. But some people like that. Some people, that's why they drink. And also from Baba...
I get a buzz after a bottle of beer.
Yeah, exactly. Baba Bambin also says, tambay sa kanto, hanap boys. And also, let's see here. From Chuvlet, suerte sa raffle, malas love life. Inan Perillo says, 5 words won't cut it.
And that's 5 words.
That's 5 words. Ezron says, sell, share, sports, sleep, sex. Closet Noisy Girl says, bad day today, better tomorrow.
Now that's positive.
That's positive.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Lara says, half empty, half full? Dunno. Dunno na, D-U-N-N-O.
N-N-O.
Yeah.
Maki Chan says, wake up and thank God. We forget. Also,
You know who's recently gave an interview and said that's how she feels now?
what?
Christina Applegate.
Oh, really? Why?
Because she had breast cancer,
She has breast
remember?
cancer, yeah.
Oh,
Breast cancer.
really?
And then she says...
didn't know that.
Yeah, now when she wakes up, she's like, wow, I'm still here. And she's so happy.
And they had to remove
Both.
both ba?
Both. And she says... Because she has great boobs, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
mastectomy.
She really did, no?
She did. And then she said she had pictures taken of her boobs before they were
Removed.
taken out.
So it's gone.
It's gone. It's been reconstructed, but she says it's so different. Especially if you had great boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Affected. Si Del sobrang affected. Especially if you had great boobs.
Diba?
You
I
can
don't know what
have
you're talking
mine.
about.
You can have mine.
Sana pwedeng ganun, no?
Sana nga, no? Sana talaga you could just
Transfer fast.
Diba?
siphon fat and
Yeah.
easily na parang you just stick a tube in your mouth. Tapos you insert it in the other person's mouth. And then,
Kahit wag lang ganun, kahit by thought na lang.
Di ba? Tapos ilalata mo siya.
Oo, para...
And
canned
also,
fat.
Canned fat.
Canned fat.
So canned fat, which was transferred via thoughts.
Oh my gosh.
I thought this is cute from Baba Bambin. Ferociously flirtatious, but lovably loyal.
I don't know. Remember our letter for tomorrow?
That's our letter tomorrow, actually.
Flirty guy.
He wasn't flirty.
No, he did say that he was a flirty guy. He likes to be flirty with people.
Yeah. And then Baba Bambin also says, wanna be a gay daddy soon. And Lilo Boy, hair ko, 1 seat apart. Pag naminipis na. And Gardo Plata says, Adele is my best friend. And the top, my life in 5 words, comes from Jag Edric.
He says,
my iPhone made me fat. Imbis na mag-exercise, imbis na lumakad.
He has
sitting
a life.
down.
Yeah.
What about us? 5 words.
Okay, what's our 5 words?
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, please.
Life unexpected, but loving it. I think what I do for a living, I never thought I'd be doing this, but I love it. Being a mom.
Fat and chubby but happy.
Fat and chubby, but happy. Chico.
But not content. may padagdag na bigla.
Ako, sana never mawawala ang Dragon Veil.
Oh, wow.
And with that, we end the show.
And
say
thank
goodbye.
you. Can we just thank everybody? Thank you from the start until the end of the show.
We were the top trending topic.
My life in 5 words is the top trending topic in the Philippines. Thank you
Thank you guys. We'll see you guys.
We will gonna see you guys soon.
No, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.